If it's one nigga who know about Lynn Bias, it's Willie Yo. Cause nigga, I gave this nigga a trap beat, and this nigga took the beat home and made a documentary about Lynn Bias on the song. I told that nigga, hey bro, that was the direction we was trying to go down.
Smooth say, we not rapping about Lil Bias, bro. And then look, I tried to disguise it so it wasn't like, I was trying to think like, it's just a story. Ain't nobody gonna know, what I'm talking about. It's an old story,
What do you want me to do with this, Willio? What do you want me? What am I supposed to say after you said this? Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy Smooth, aka Mr. Do What It Do, aka Always on the Move, and this is episode 37 of the Phone Home Podcast. Mute. Don't even know. This is crazy.
He muted.
I know.
That nigga going crazy too.
Hey, that nigga probably had the best intro. That nigga had the best intro ever just now.
And it looked like it was in sync too, though.
It did.
Right.
Okay, man, it's your boy Two, but never second. Mr. I Can't Keep Her Off Me. She want it at night like sleep and in the morning like coffee. 3, what's up with you, man?
Hey, man, you know who it is, man. It's the boy 83, not the number, but the name 83 for life, man. 3 on the shoulder, man. Tough week for the kid, man, but Bib, you got it.
Yes, Ersky. You know what it is, Jumaine Jupiter, Commission Cowboy. For all your mental health needs, visit myconnectcounseling.net. Episode 37, notable player who won number 37, Meta World Peace. Let's have a chaotic episode and let's fuck this thing up. I guess, I don't know, because that boy sure bring habit.
We already fucking up, my boy. We already fucking up.
Yeah, we got
What it is, Willie.
All praise to the Most High, man. It's your dog, your big homie Terrell Tarantino, a.k.a. Terrell Wheels, a.k.a. T-Wheels, a.k.a. T-Wheels on the tank, a.k.a. the Carablandada, a.k.a. the Iron Fist, hitting you harder than ever, baby. Coming at you like that there, man, for episode 37, man. Shout out to the guys.
Yes, sir, shooting up Chippewa.
I'll let that
Yes, sir. It's your boy Big Darren checking in live from the law. Episode 37. Let's get it.
They told me bust down my AP. Perfect timing. Yes,
That's
sir.
Do we need to say
what he look like now, Dink? What you think?
Right. Yeah.
The
What
boy
he look like now?
look generational out there.
That motherfucker look better than Patrick Mahomes. He look better than Patrick Mahomes. I'll tell you that much.
He for a fact.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you who looking nice too.
Hey, that nigga be wasting so much energy getting mad and being wrong. Come on, man.
What I'm wrong about?
What you mean? Do he look like a 5th round pick? Hell no.
Hell nah. He damn near look better than Cam Ward. For real.
Two. Hold up. Hey, Two, was you here the last episode we were talking about Shador?
Bro, come on, man.
Whoa. Two, was you here the last time we were talking about Shador?
Arrow, it's like you already know where this shit headed.
Yeah, I want to know where the fuck we headed. What we headed? Because last time I checked, hey, Two, please fix your mic, bro, because I need to hear this. I want
Two, you on mute, Two.
Nigga trying to have a nigga who delayed defend him.
No, I'm trying to figure out why y'all coming at me.
That shit gonna take next year, boy, to get
What?
bro.
Well, Dick, I do remember you for specifically. You were the guy on this podcast saying he was not good enough for what the noise surrounding him.
To
And
be
that
a
he
first
just-
round, second round, or
To
third
be a
round.
first round. And we
No,
all argument was,
no. See, that's why I be telling y'all when I say y'all don't be fucking listening. Go watch the episodes. I said
You gonna listen to your show.
I said I'm about to. I said that they obviously don't think that he's good enough for the noise that he does bring, the baggage. Whether you think that's good baggage or bad baggage, it doesn't matter how good you is. Whatever you are, it didn't match whatever you was bringing. That's what I said.
Now, let me ask you this, Dink.
No, don't ask me.
I think he
shit.
pretty
I'm
humble.
about to tell you my
I think
shit.
he one of the most humblest players, for real.
I'm about to tell you my shit. Don't ask me shit, nigga. See, y'all niggas be on some fake, phony shit. These the same niggas too. Same niggas. I say, bro, I think he can be probably Dak Prescott or better. He's the same nigga that said he ain't nothing but Geno Smith. These the same niggas. I say, do y'all think he generational? No, I don't think he's generational. Now, where the fuck is this coming from? These
Where's
the
this
same
coming
niggas,
from?
too. These the
Nigga,
same niggas.
have we not been
What the fuck
supporting
y'all
the
talking
whole
about?
way?
What?
Bro, just be okay being wrong, bro. I
No,
just
I'm not
told
even
you.
wrong. I gave the nigga more kudos than y'all.
You gotta stop being loud and wrong. You can't be both,
T
bro.
Wheels. T Wheels.
You
No,
can't be
nigga.
wrong.
You go back
And you
and check
can't-
them episodes.
Listen, you can't be loud and wrong, and you can't be looking for support in your wrongness. It's
I'm not even
45
wrong. Y'all
people over
niggas
here
are
that
wrong.
support the door. Bro,
What?
Dink, it's 6 people on here. It's 5 people who fuck with Shador.
He
It's
know it.
one
He
nigga
know
that
it.
fuck with
they know
Shador.
don't
Hey,
fuck with Shador.
I done figured Dink out. The wronger he is, the louder he get.
No.
I done figured Dink out.
Hey,
Y'all
I
niggas
done
wrong.
figured you out.
Hey, look, then he started name dropping like he the game or some shit. Hey, hey, Willio, nigga, it's just you. It's just you.
No. We T Wheels.
I
Nigga
done
trying to
figured
bring in
you out.
Willio.
Hey,
Of all
hey,
people.
hush.
Hey, smooth. He hot.
When them niggas ask you, and
Mm-hmm.
did they compare him to? Did I not ask them was he generational? And what did they say? Nigga, hush. What did T Will say?
Now, I don't remember that part. I think were you saying that he was not generational? I remember them saying that. I do believe y'all were saying that he was, and he was saying that he wasn't.
No,
he said that
they said he was not generational.
Okay.
Yeah, what this got to do?
Nothing. No, nigga. Y'all go. No, this nigga up above me right here just said the nigga generational. I think he had this good game. Then you going around and saying that the nigga is super talented. Oh, he don't look like a fifth round pick or whatever. And I'm like, okay, y'all act like I was hating on the nigga. I said the nigga could be better than Dak Prescott. That's better than middle of the pack. So what he did to me yesterday wasn't a surprise. The thing what I've been trying to get through y'all thick ass skulls is that they didn't think that a talented Dak Prescott was good enough to overcome what he brought to the table. Y'all trying to make it bigger than what it is by saying, oh well, you can do that. And I'm like, bro, if he ain't that great, they don't think he that great, then you can't do that. That's what y'all understand. And I've been.
Do you think it was a form of racism?
Man, everything a form of racism, bro. I'm not going down that path, bro. Man, that's a given, man. You work for any company, bro. That's a given, bro. I'm not studying racism. You got to be.
I just wanted, Dink. I just wanted to take the time out to tell you today, nothing else but perfect timing. That's all I wanted to tell you today.
Perfect time.
That's perfect time. That's all. That's it. I ain't got to go back and forth with you, brother. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. All I got to say is perfect
Gabriel been
timing.
talking too early, boy.
Perfect timing, baby.
Hey, T Will, this is
They
exact
say
example.
Dylan Gabriel been pillow talking too early or something.
Gotta seen that
Hey,
comment here,
T Will, this the exact example of why I be talking about, bro. I told them niggas, y'all don't be listening. Nobody ever said Shador wasn't good. I said y'all be failing to understand reality. If you ain't good enough to overcome your baggage, that's what happened. Now, if they were wrong, they wrong. I'm one on record saying I think he could be better than Dak Prescott. That's a top 12 to top 6 quarterback.
Right. No, that ain't the question we want to know, Dink. We want to know, do you think
the main nigga that's a Shador perfect timing, them two niggas here said the nigga ain't better than Geno Smith.
I never said Geno Smith.
Who said Geno Smith?
Said Geno Smith.
Who said Geno Smith?
I don't even know who the hell Geno Smith is.
Who said Geno Smith?
Smooth said Geno Smith.
Exactly.
But what I want to know, Dink, what I want to know from you is, do you think he's better than the baggage that they think he brings? I don't think he bring no baggage. I think he just
everybody got baggage, bro. It ain't that.
No. I'm asking you, do you think he's better than the baggage that the team thinks?
What I'm trying to explain to you is
not what you think, but the team.
Listen to me. I'm saying,
hey man, greatest peak of all time, man.
Hey,
greatest.
We got to move on from this one.
What I'm trying to get from you, there, is that everybody have baggage, no matter what you do. I'm just saying, do I think he's better than the baggage that he brought? I don't.
No, not you. Do you think Yeah. Do you think he's better than the baggage the team think he brought with him?
I mean, I think Shador was a top 2 quarterback in the draft. But I mean, they didn't.
Okay.
If the people don't like Dion and they think he ain't, you got some people, a nigga in here that just said he can be just as good as Geno Smith, and I don't think that overcomes if somebody dislike you. That's all I'm saying. So that's just reality.
From what I remember in this conversation,
now he need to prove that he's better than that. It took circumstances to make him better than that, which I feel like me personally, I'm on record saying I think he can be a top 12 to 6 quarterback. I've been telling y'all that from the get-go. So I don't even know why this shit being brought over here. What he did against the Titans, was no surprise.
Game yesterday, bro. We celebrating that, bro. That's it, bro. He had a great game yesterday, bro. We celebrating that.
I'm not surprised. That nigga, he pretty good. Boy, I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
What was your last word, Willio?
I was just gonna say, I just remember in terms of, what Dink was talking about. I just remember that's kind of going back to, that the whole draft thing when he dropped down to the 5th pick or something like that. I just remember Dink talking about how basically his baggage, the baggage, or him not being able. I guess he didn't show up to something. So I do remember him being consistent with that. So I kind of get lost in what's the argument really about though, because but I do remember that though. Just say the.
Them niggas that be fucking yapping to you, Will. That's why. That's why, niggas just be fucking yapping.
Was this something to yap about yesterday?
That nigga, he balled out. It was good.
That's what it is, man.
Okay, one more time out. If this is what I be saying. If that's what it is, then don't bring it over here. Because you obviously trying to make it sound like I was against this nigga. You the one on record saying he ain't generational. You the one on record saying he ain't no better than Geno Smith.
Let's move on, bro. Who gives a fuck?
Well, don't bring it over here again, because you niggas inconsistent.
Because you making it something that it ain't, bro. You really are.
Don't bring it over here then.
That's perfectly fine.
It's perfect timing. Don't bring it over here then.
Greatest peak of all time. Greatest peak of all time, man.
Ludicrous.
Jay-Z.
I think that's
say that one more time.
I would be
greatest peak of all time.
Greatest peak meaning what?
Greatest peak.
Yeah, the greatest peak in rap history. We ain't talking about
Jay-Z.
No, greatest peak, not run.
No, Jay-Z ain't never been on top.
I don't think so. Not Jay-Z.
I don't think Jay-Z never been
He's
on
like
top.
Jay-Z to me. Now I could be wrong, but this is the way I see Jay-Z career. It's like you have people that's the guy, but it's like Jay-Z's like right there in the mix all the way in every era. You see him, he shines. It's like he's there, but it's like he never hit that. Well, but did he have some number one albums though?
Yeah, but I think I just finna say I think
Jay-Z albums number one.
That's a fact. Okay.
Right. But just because
Rod Wave been number one.
That's good, hell.
I mean, but do you think he got
like that trash? Like,
no, I'm saying, but do you think he got the biggest peak than Baby?
Hell yeah, Jay-Z.
No, I said,
but I get what you're saying. I get what y'all saying. Y'all saying P. I still say Jay-Z.
Nah, I'm going with probably either 50.
50 peak one, but is 50 peak bigger than DMX peak?
No. This is what I'm saying. All right, so let me.
Snoop had a big peak too.
Let me say this though. A peak to me is Influence.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause to be honest, like Eminem, you can argue Eminem.
Eminem for sure. For a fact.
Well, what I'm saying though is this, this is where I'm getting my stuff coming from is because I don't ever remember nobody wanting to be like Jay-Z. Like just being him. No.
Yeah, just New York, and East Coast, like from New York down to probably like Virginia.
But we not from New York though, so you can't really say that though. You see what I'm saying?
50 from here? Is 50 from here?
Yeah.
No, he's not. But
it was people down south that didn't like 50.
I don't know, man.
Though.
I don't think that's fair.
No, but people from so that's what I'm saying though. Y'all, 50 Cent was South and North. People from the South like to love 50 Cent, either though you might have some haters of him. It's just like with Lil Wayne. Yeah, you say, oh, he's a Southern rapper, but shit, niggas up north love the nigga too. So what
And I
I'm
love
saying
those jeans and
is,
shoes too.
like
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, Lil Wayne influence was still dreads, even though Bob Marley started it. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm
I'm saying
gonna get Smooth on record to describe peak.
The highest of the highs of your career. Who had the highest top of
Okay.
their
speak for
career?
itself. Yeah, peak, the highest peak.
Okay. Perfect.
I like I said to add,
I guess, but only in music though, right? Or like, cause and it don't get no higher than
No. We
Jay-Z or
just talking
Drake.
about as a artist who's had the highest peak, and when you're at your peak, we're talking about everything collectively: the music, the
Influence,
fashion, the
reach,
influence, the
cultural,
clothing.
the people
influence,
you
bro.
reaching out
Well,
to.
I'm going
if
with
that,
Snoop.
then it's
Snoop fair to me
is,
too, though.
to me, it's Jay-Z, it's either Drake or
Look at
it's
his
Kanye
first
West.
album sales.
Kanye West has had the highest peak out of all of them niggas, except for movies.
See, but that's what I'm saying though. You keep naming, like, we giving you
Talking about run.
you're talking about, like, if you talking about
I get you saying run, but I'm saying peak. Like Kanye West, he one of the few artists to do 1 million in the first week.
But you keep talking about album sales. I think it's more to it than just album sales.
Like
Like we talking about,
cause look, you think about the fashion that Ye done. Think about his albums, the
But that
change in
wasn't-
you
music.
talking about career. We talking about a
Yeah.
peak.
But I'm talking about peak though.
When I think about peak, I think about just this one point in their life where they was just up.
Ye
You get what
really
I'm saying?
put 50 Cent off the throne. Ye is the one who made 50 Cent start rapping for real.
You got it, Willio.
No, I was trying to get clarification in terms of the peak. We talking about just that one point where you just had to see
Exactly.
them, right? Man, it's a lot
Exactly.
of people that you could kind of name though.
It's
It
a
really
lot of
is.
people though.
'Cause you can
That's what
talk
I'm
about
saying. That's
Nelly. You
hard.
know what I'm saying?
But that's why
Like,
he's saying who had the highest. That's what he's saying.
Mm.
That's why I think Daryl effing it up because he keeps naming all these career stats, right? Like he naming the LeBron longevity, and I'm just asking you, bro, who was that? If
But
you had to
like,
compare
who was
peaks,
bigger than?
Hey, so
I'ma
look,
ask Willio, who was
that's
at
a
the
great
time?
that's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point, Dink, because you
Three.
could say LeBron had the greatest run, but when they talk about who had the greatest run to the finals, Dirk Nowitzki is the name that comes up often.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So there's a big difference in who's the greatest player and who did it that one time that ain't nobody did it like. And that's why you gotta take Jay-Z name out of it. You gotta take Drake name out of it. You can't even put Kanye.
You can't take Ye name out of it though. You cannot take Ye. Cause Ye changed the dynamic of music and he did it to the highest level.
Yeah, that was not all at one time, bro.
Yeah, facts. You talking about career?
Well, let's just say graduation. Let's just talk about graduation.
We can talk about graduation,
That's
but
a peak.
Hey, Bill, see if you can explain what's going on here.
I think it'd be better if we did like a time period, like who had the greatest 2-year run, 3-year run, right? Because
that's not it neither.
Because right, Bill. That's what I'm trying to understand. Because I'm like,
because
they named
look,
it 50 Cent, and 50 Cent, shit, he had
put
like 4
like
albums.
this. Time out. All right, let's make it easy.
throw Lil
All right,
Wayne in
bro.
there.
All right, we got. Let's just make this easy as hell, right? So we're not talking about who the best. All right, put like this. I got best analogy I can give you is the Chiefs. Right?
Give me your answer, Dink. That's the best analogy you can give me.
I gave you 50
I
Cent.
don't want to hear shit about these Chiefs.
No, I'm about to give
You say 50 Cent over. You say 50 Cent over Wayne.
Listen. I'm about to say the Chiefs, right? Because right now y'all don't think Pat Mahomes doing that great for the past. To Smooth point, he said the last 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's arguably like my always like, I got 3 Super Bowls in the past 5 years. Like that's my defense, whatever. But so to the point of what we're talking about today is he's saying if we're talking about the highest peak, if you had Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, blah blah blah, and I'm saying, well, Pat Mahomes. But then he'll say, well, yeah, other people are having better years than him right now. But if you're talking about that 2-3 year run where the Chiefs were at the top, you will arguably say Pat Mahomes or whoever you want. So it's just who at their greatest, who was the greatest at their greatest. There we go. Who is the greatest at their greatest? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think, and if I give my
It
example,
does, but
I would if I give my examples of peak rappers at their all-time highs, I would say Nelly. I would say Nelly because of what he did with musically. I think he went diamond. Plus, he had a clothing line. Plus, he put the Saint Lunatics on. Like to me, that was like the highest of the highs. Then I would say 50 Cent. I'm talking about 50 Cent. He had Get Rich or Die Trying. He had his movie, everything coming out at the same time. A clothing line, G Unit.
Artists.
Like he was putting on artists. That's who I think. I would say Nelly, and of course I would say Eminem. Yeah, those three rappers I think have done it at the highest of highs. Now musically, I think you could put Lil Wayne up there, but outside of music, it wasn't really nothing, you know.
Nah, that's
where
we
disagree.
That's a good point. Okay.
That's where we disagree.
Okay.
I think that's a good point.
I think Wayne.
Why you disagree?
Okay. So why wouldn't you say Kanye West now?
I think all right. So my thing about Kanye, like if we would have an analogy, I would say that Kanye West is Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Of football. Like he's done it for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? The greatest dynasty in music. Like we've already had this conversation. He has the greatest run in music, in my opinion. LSU 2019 team is considered one of the best teams ever. The 2001 Miami team is considered the best team ever. So when I look at it from that aspect, we talking about 1 or 2 years, but we not even 1 or 2 years, but you know, they just kept doing it for however long. It don't even got to be 2 years. It could still be at the peak of 1 year.
Who was the greatest at their greatest?
Yeah. Right. So
okay.
Yeah.
Now, would you say DMX could be in there?
If that's who you feel like.
Man, I personally think Outkast got an argument for that, bro.
They went diamond or something.
But can it be a group? Can it be a group?
Yeah, bro. This is just our conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, Outkast for me, bro. That 2000, maybe 2003 run they had. I think they had Stank on Speaker Box. It was a different time for the South. For one, there was almost like a cultural shift. You know, put Southern music mainstream for real. Like in the space, they had multiple singles at #1. I think they won hip hop album of the year. You know, nigga, you never win that.
For the Speaker Box and the Love Below, I think.
Absolutely, bro. That was a crazy
Andre
run.
Andre was kind of changing. I mean, because if you think about it, you know, we talk about how Drake is really responsible for a lot of the, you know, top 40 hits back then. But if you think about Andre 3000 specifically and Outkast, like even back then they were going #1 with like songs like The Way You Move and Hey Ya. So like, you know, that was different for rap.
That was different.
They did,
and especially for Southern rap.
Really did.
What about Jay-Z? Would you say not Jay-Z?
I don't put
Young
Jay-Z in there.
Young Jeezy.
I didn't say Jay-Z.
Jeezy can't be on that list.
See, man, that's why I hate when y'all were talking, man. I wanted to bring, but go ahead.
Jeezy definitely on that list.
To bring that one.
Y'all think T.I could get on there?
No,
yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think no.
T.I. was arguably the best rapper in the world.
Hold on. So okay, so D, you said no.
T.I.
We collide.
At one time.
We collide. We talking over each other. We talking over each other. I can't hear
it. Okay, Dink.
Okay, I heard Smooth about to ask me something.
I was just about to say, well, I know King dropped in like 2005, and then that's when ATL dropped, and then I think he went to jail.
Yeah.
So, all right, good. So that's why I won't put him on top of. That's let's put it this way. I'm not saying he can't be part of the conversation, but he wouldn't make my list because of that situation. I believe if T.I. didn't go to jail, his peak got cut off. That he was. I think T.I. was supposed to be like greater than Wayne.
He was.
So is Paper Trail and King, that's 2 different jail time periods?
That's 2 different jail time periods.
Yeah, that's 2 different periods.
And y'all gotta realize when T.I. went to jail, he came out of jail.
Damn, Tim!
Nigga was really trouble, man.
He really was. Listen,
he was supposed to be
they had to tone him down. Y'all got this. I always say this to people. I said, man, if T.I. would have never went to jail, it would have never been no family hustle. They had to tone his image down because he was getting into so much stuff, and he had to change his whole image. If that stuff would have never happened with him going to jail with them guns and all that extra stuff with him and Tiny getting caught up with that stuff, I firmly believe he never would have did family hustle. That whole side of him would have never came out. And I think that's what kind of like. It was good to see, but it kind of hurt him at the same time.
No, it didn't hurt him for us personally. He needed it, like you just said. But I like if that didn't happen to T.I., Like that peak was high, but I think that peak was supposed. I think that peak was supposed to be up here, not here.
He's supposed
like
to go farther.
that
He was
bitch
supposed to go
really is
farther.
lower than what it really supposed to be, and that's because I still don't think he had as much influence that he could have had like 50 Cent at his peak. Only thing I disagree with you guys is about because y'all keep just saying the music. Like that's why I can't put
You
under.
saying influence, but I
Yeah,
think Dink
right.
is right with that because T.I, we know T.I for having great music,
He's
and
supposed to
he's
be
the
rap
top selling
royalty.
rap artist from Atlanta after Future. But it's like the influence wasn't there. The influence wasn't there.
I don't think it's
Like
influence.
T.I didn't make you want to go out and do like far as like Jeezy made
Oh
you
no,
want to go
I
sell dope,
disagree.
right?
I
No,
disagree.
50 Cent made you want to get shot 9
Look, time
times and live to
out.
tell a story.
When he say
You feel what I'm saying?
that no, Smooth. We're not saying that he didn't have influence.
Bro,
I'm saying his
that was
influence
crazy.
wasn't as
That was
great as the
crazy
next
to
person.
say.
Oh, well, hey, let me speak for myself. When I say like influence, I'm not saying that nobody, because you got to have a sort of influence to have people to listen. So we're not saying he didn't have influence. I'm just saying it wasn't as great as 50 Cent's influence to me.
I
It
believe
wasn't
that.
great as a Lil Wayne influence.
I agree.
That's why
I
I
agree
said
to that. I agree to that.
that's why I'm saying I don't think it's right that y'all just saying, oh well, they had the highest music selling. I'm like, I think it's bigger than music because it's
Right,
everything. Like even G's, like to the point where Smooth be arguing that G's can beat anybody in the verses, and I damn so
I
really
think
do
so
believe
too.
that
But
too.
I think the only person that
one
can
more
get him a
point.
Because
run
it
for
was
his
his
money is
influence.
T.I.
But y'all remember T.I was doing Chevy commercials. He was do y'all
That's
remember
true.
that?
Yeah, but
Like
what I
that's
said,
crazy.
the people supposed to be up
T.I
there
so
though.
low key. He's so low key, like far as he's not like a. I get what Dink's saying because it's like T.I ain't. What did he influence you to do?
Yeah, what did he
Like you
influence
get
you
what I
to do?
mean? He had great music. Like even T.I is arguably the person who started trap music, but he didn't make me want to trap like Gucci.
Think
Or
he
he didn't make
made
me
me
want to
want to.
trap like how Jeezy.
I'm gonna tell you what T.I music did for me. He made me not want to trap. When he say, "Shout at them streets ain't the place to be," I'm telling you, cause it's too late for me. They be better than me. Them crackers love nothing better to see. The young niggas would have fell in the sheet. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, man, I'm finna go to school, bro.
I think you just
Dope
went to get.
man. Hey,
I
dope
think you
man.
just
I'm
You
went
going
a
to
to.
dope
school, bro.
man.
When I heard him
You
talk about
Dope
that,
man.
when
Yup.
he
dope,
said
man.
you'll sit when he said you'll sit behind the wall, your hair get long as Methuselah. I said, no, I ain't. I said, yeah, the streets ain't for me, bro. I'm going to school. When he said that,
Well,
I
you just
believed
That's
it.
what I mean. Like we
you just
love
told that
T.I
nigga point then.
catalog, but did T.I have an impact like the other names y'all name Eminem, y'all name Nelly, y'all name DMX, Jeezy, and 50 Cent? I think those are the top peaks.
Can I
Like,
ask you
Yeah.
something?
when we
Can I
far
ask
as
you?
like
I can agree with that. I can agree with that,
Can
Darryl.
I give you a good point to ride home on this? Built, built, T Wills and Darryl. I give you a good point on that. That's why I don't think it's just music. I think influence matter because I can arguably say that Young Boy got a bigger influence than Jay-Z. And you might not even think
yeah,
his quality of music is
that
good.
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So I think an influence play a huge part as far as peak. Like T.I had good music and he had some
Now,
influence. I'm not saying he didn't have influence, but niggas ain't
let
just
me ask you this, Dink.
Bullshit.
what
Dink, let me
bullshit?
ask you this. So are we
Bullshit.
gonna leave out people like Tupac and
No.
Snoop Dogg? Are we
No.
gonna leave them out?
No,
Well,
no.
hold on. So, Willie wanted to include Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg. That's what I said. I agree with T. Williams.
Okay, so
But
how
I
does
get what you're saying. Peak. I get
Well,
what
no,
I
so
I'm just
that's
say
talking because
peak.
I'm just going back, man. This is just me going back to me when I was like 6. Snoop Dogg was the first person that really kind of like just kind of turned me on to rap. Like it was just so his voice, his style, man. He was everywhere. And when I was a
Yup.
kid, man, look at them album sales. He sold like over 800,000 copies in like the first week. And might I add, I remember watching MTV when they was like the big hype about 50 Cent. They was comparing his debut album to Snoop Dogg. So if we talk about 50 Cent, and at that time they was comparing his peak to Get Rich to Die Trying to his album sales to Snoop Dogg, then I actually do think it's fair to throw him in there. Again, we was so young, and a
He
lot of
did have a good
y'all
peak.
younger than me. So I kind of remember like just seeing it on TV. Like, dang, this dude really turned into a dog, and he was always on TV, and it was crazy. And then other stuff behind that, like you used to turn on the
That
TV, you
nigga
see
did make
people.
me want to get a dog. A Rottweiler.
Yeah, crazy, right? But used to see people like
and I grew up off of California music, so I know the influence. Like that shit is
exactly.
like, and then yeah.
For me, it's like certain eras of people for me that just kind of just kind of turned me up in rap. Like my first real introduction was Snoop. Then after that, I would say it was Pac. Then after that, come like the Hot Boys, and then all that other stuff that come after that, 2000s T.I. and all that other stuff.
Now let me ask you this, Willio. What about Master P?
See, he's in. See, he would come in there before Cash Money. Like, cause pretty much after for me, when Tupac died, I kind of like latched on to Master P. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I was on at that time. You know what I'm saying? My cousins, I used to go over their house. They had all the CDs. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what we was on. But then, of course, when you go in different areas, it's different peaks for other people. Cause I remember as a kid going to Connecticut, and my older cousins, I used to talk about Master P, and they was like, "Nah, he can't rap. You need to listen to Busta Rhymes." And that was the first time I was like, "Oh dang, like
Hey,
this is different."
T Will, so when I shake my head when y'all say names like T.I. and say names like Master P, I don't shake my head as in saying they didn't have influence. But when I say peak and I say cream of the crop, I'm talking about the Waynes. I'm talking about the who we just
But you saying careers.
Hold on. No, I'm not talking about careers. No, I'm not talking about. Hold on, let me finish. When we talking about the Waynes, we talk about the 50 Cents. I'm not talking about who a better rapper, and even the Snoop Dogs. I'm not talking about better rappers. I'm talking about everything included in one another that's outside of their region. Lil Wayne influenced northern niggas for the dreads and shit. 50 Cent made southern niggas want muscles and a damn bulletproof jacket and to get shot in the mouth. Like, I'm talking about, I'm not just regional. I'm talking about these niggas influencing everywhere. Lil Wayne influenced Crips to be Bloods. I mean, hold up, I ain't trying to get shot, but I'm just saying, niggas.
Clip that.
But seriously though, niggas was claiming blood for no reason. You ain't have nothing to do with the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Master P fits in there though.
I'm not saying they don't fit though. I'm not saying look there. I'm saying for conversational sake, yes, he does fit. But I'm saying if we talking about the cream of the crop, if you had to leave it to 3 niggas, it's really, I know in my generation, it's probably Wayne, and he probably on the out of it too, but I know for sure it's Pac. I know for sure it's Pac. I know for sure it's 50. And that third person can be, I don't know if it's Wayne or whoever, but I do know Wayne for sure. And I'm trying not to be biased, but that nigga made
Eminem you probably could throw Eminem in there seriously.
I thought Eminem in there, but it was mainly
DMX.
Eminem get unfair treatment, whether good or bad, right? Because the white folks loved him, but we knew he can rap, but we ain't just want to be Eminem.
But he influenced them niggas,
but he influenced a lot because he came with the white rapper show. People was coming with that shit. So I understand the influence, but it's kind of more of a, it's kind of unfair good, unfair bad too. So that's why I'm not putting them there, which I don't know if that's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But if
so funny, he gets discriminated because of his skin.
He get this, bro. He get. That's why I said it's unfair treatment, either right or wrong. I don't know. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, that's
like,
funny.
And I'm sure he expected
bro.
it.
That nigga got the bro. He don't. It ain't because he white, bro. All right, Eminem is great. I want to start by saying that.
Facts.
I'm gonna start by there. But there's a portion of his raps that's a little corny. I mean, because the nigga be dome, bone, phone, song, phone, but you ain't saying nothing that relate to nobody, bro. Like that shit kind of booty for real.
But you didn't grow up. But you didn't also grow up in a trailer park.
I guess you could say
so
the
you
middle,
can't
class
speak
white,
for everybody.
White boys or trailer park white boys.
No,
that's what I'm saying though. I'm saying it don't hit for me. I'm not discriminating against him. It just don't hit for me. That's all I'm saying. Like shit, to me that's kind of booty.
No, that's not fair.
I don't think that's fair.
Finger.
I'm straight.
Fingers.
I'm
That's one
straight.
album, and I seen her. That's
I'm
one
straight.
thing, her.
Like I like Eminem, and I've always fucked with his
There's a
music,
portion.
but
There's a great number of portion of people that like that.
Not to the portion where everybody putting him on. I'm like,
Mhm,
nah, bro.
mhm.
Eminem don't do that for me, bro.
No, I'm saying though, that ain't fair,
No.
Bill. Because I mean, see, our favorite rapper just put out one of his worst album ever, and to be honest, the nigga been doing that shit, but we just now like, man, we don't like the shit. So I
No,
mean,
nigga.
niggas got man. Wayne said I had a phone in jail, cell phone. Like niggas
I
say
know. I
Wayne.
like that. You better get off that. That was so entertaining to me.
Come on,
I
bro.
loved when he said that.
Come on,
But see, that's what I like to hear from Lil Wayne.
Before. I mean, niggas
That
done
wasn't
whack
whack
shit
to
before,
me.
bro.
That was just funny.
That shit was whack as fuck, T. Will.
Nah, man, that was not whack. It was
I
just
had
witty,
I had a
funny.
cell phone in jail.
Yeah,
Called it
nigga
a
said
cell
no. He
phone.
said,
His delivery wasn't even clean when he said.
Cause he wasn't being for real on the
I
song.
don't even remember that line.
That's
crazy.
why it's called dedication. He tells you on the song, I say stuff I normally wouldn't say.
Nigga,
You know
you
what I'm
remember
saying?
what album it was, Willio?
Yeah,
that
this
was
dedication 5 is when he said
That
it
was
on.
dedication 5. That wasn't dedication
Cause
5. That was dedication 4.
remember sitting on
That
the
was dedication
balcony in
4.
Hattiesburg listening to it when it
That was
first dropped.
dedication. No, that was dedication 4.
No, it wasn't. It was dedication 5, and I'm reeling the bet bread on it.
I want to see who
And
was
I'm
right.
not a betting man. I'm not a betting man,
Who the
but
biggest Wayne fan? Cause Dink swear he the biggest Wayne fan.
Man, I'm finna show you right now. It's dedication 5.
I'm looking at the shit. I had a cell phone because that was off the Future and Rocco song.
No, it wasn't.
That was off the Future and Rocco song.
That was off F for me. You know I got it.
Yeah, ain't that Rocco Future and
No,
Rick Ross,
that's
right?
Rick Ross and Jigga.
No.
That's
Well,
Rick Ross and
I know Rick
Jigga.
Ross something, whatever. Well, but
Hold on, I'm finna show you.
Cell phone in jail, cell phone.
Dedication 5 track list, man. I'm telling you, man. I listened to that thing back and forward.
What they came out when we was at Boardwalk?
We was in Boardwalk. I remember sitting on the balcony.
That's dedication 5 then. If it's Boardwalk,
Yep, here it is right
5.
here. When he was sitting on the album doing like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to dig. This was my one right here. I couldn't get over this.
You said dedication 3 was garbage. I'm like, nigga, you.
I see. No, see, it's just not.
3 garbage and cell
It's
phone.
not my preference because I don't like the auto tune Wayne. I don't like that era. I hate that auto tune era. I don't like that.
I get that.
I just like to hear him rap straight up.
No, to say cell phone to jail, cell phone, you like that, but then don't like dedication 3, man, that's subject.
Yeah, that dedication 3 Wayne was crazy.
Well, crazy as fuck, nigga.
Oh no, man. That was my least favorite one.
You can ask them hoes. They might even say you should leave me alone, but don't be scared.
I wasn't.
He
did have some peaks on there. He like when he did that.
Come in, Mr. Baggy. I get it.
He did that.
Bastard. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
Man,
pluck my balls.
He had some flashes on there. It's just my least favorite.
I went from penny pitching to private plane. Never said on any bitches. I got in game. Turn the ball
harder. Teach house, pink, y'all order whatever y'all please, wine, crackers, and cheese. They take off their clothes and put on my tees. The supplement I'm taking got me feeling mighty. My gun and money don't speak. All that shit sign me. Yeah.
My wife made the freaking time freeze.
Your girl bless me. She's so
nigga not sneeze. Cheap as apartment, just the kitchen I need. And 18 G's is why the chicken cross the street. What you know about it, my nigga? So about it.
So about it. If you kill everybody,
they can't go to court about it. Neither I know the lights, baby. I ain't never funny. I'm like a Michael Myers with they body in and trying to bad boy. Obviously, I'm a bad boy. Obviously, where's your Ivy League?
Hopping at your Ivy League. If should we have a rivalry? If should we have a casualty? Oop, I'm in the casualty. Oop, I make catastrophe. You niggas just pussy is more like what a battery.
Hey, Daryl, you know who that sound like? You know that sound like Daryl?
Who?
Him.
Man, get the
But for real though, I kid you not, I think Wayne and Eminem has like similar rap styles.
Hey,
like,
Bill.
Cause Wayne will get on a tangent where he rapping about shit that don't really
Bill.
It's not on subject matter. It's just like off
exactly.
Subject,
it's not a subject. It's no subject. It's nothing to do with nothing. It's a bunch of nothing.
Huh?
Hey, bro, you seen me and Bill rapping? Bro, it was one time we had these niggas hot as fuck in the car.
It was in the altar. It was in the altar.
That nigga smooth too. I think it was Tay with it.
Nah, yeah, we was in the. I think that was Shit, I think that was Dinko's funeral while you playing.
What did Dinko
Yes,
funeral?
bro. Yes, it
Oh,
was.
it's
He was
the
coming
funeral
back
of
from
Dinko.
Jackson. Man, we was coming back from
No,
Jackson.
that was Ted's brother funeral.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
cause we were coming from Columbia. Yup. Cause
Yeah,
Dinko,
I know
Dinko.
we was in a weird little small city or some shit.
No, cause we were coming back home. Cause I remember we were driving back towards my that was Ted.
And we rapped Wayne the whole way home, but them boys was
Them
hot.
boy were hot. Them boy really got toasted on that upgrade. Boy.
Oh,
I
that's
think
a
I still
classic
got a
right
video
there.
of that in my phone
That's a
somewhere.
classic.
He got put that
Yeah.
to me, boy. Them
We gonna
boy
find out, boy.
Money is
screaming.
what we own.
Don't do it, T.
So
We'll start that
who
shit
can
up.
we agree got the
Right, let
top
me
peak?
stop.
Who got the top
I'm going
peak?
with
I
It's a
would
lot
say.
of people
Can't
arguably, man. It's a few people.
let's do the top 5 for a poll.
Okay,
I
so
ain't gonna
got.
go 5. I can't give you 5. I can give you 4. I
Let's
can
do
give you
3.
3.
Let's do 3.
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
perfect.
for
Who
me,
you
I
going
would
with,
say
Smooth?
Nelly. I would say Nelly, 50 Cent, and Jeezy. Those would be my 3.
Jeezy. Oh, Jesus tough. 3 is my 3 is 50 Cent, Wayne, and probably Tupac. Not in no order though. I can't.
Listen,
Tupac
yeah.
would probably be number. Only thing about Tupac, T. Wills. I know we trying to go on to the next one, but only thing about Tupac, though, T. Wills, I don't know if his biggest. Does his peak really come from him dying?
That's a good question. But he
You see what I'm
was
saying?
on top when he left.
Yeah, he was, but did that make his peak? It's
Think,
kind
of
of
course,
unfair.
I think it added to his legend for sure, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
It's kind of tough. So
But
I might.
but
Yeah, it definitely
at his
added to legend,
death,
but
he
he was already
was
on top.
the
Nigga
guy.
was already trying to live
He was
thug
already
life
at the
before Pac
top.
died.
He was
That's
already
true,
at the
though.
top when he
That's
died,
true. That's true.
That ain't-
I mean, but
and
fuck it.
was on a trajectory to go higher.
Yeah. Who you got, Willie O?
I'm definitely gonna go with Pac. Go, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, Dink. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Nah, I was just for my third. I was saying the third because mine's indecisive. But if I had to go with it, it's gonna be 50 Wayne Pac.
I think that's pretty much what mine's gonna go. Well, I think I do want to kind of just pretty much an honorary mention to Snoop, but man, Pac was doing movies. Pac was doing movies, and with the fashion, his scope was and then man, his reach was so far. So I'm gonna go with him.
Thanks.
50 Cent, man, just I did somebody, I can't remember who, but they named the movies with the shoes, and yeah, man, he had major influence. So I'm probably gonna have to go with 50. Last person, man, I kind of want to say Wayne, just to talk about the peak of rapping.
That's the peak.
Man, I just remember everybody just fiending for his album to drop when that Carter 3 came. I just remember everybody just fiending for it. You know what I'm saying? So
crazy. And you got T. Wills, you got to take account for the Wayne, for the Drake and Nicki. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy.
I really
If we're gonna
wanna
get
say
50 Cent,
Wayne.
the G Unit in the game and shit. But go ahead, my bad.
I think I'm gonna have to say Wayne. Dang, I can't leave Nelly. Dang, it's hard for me, man, because Nelly in there. I probably would. I don't know. I kind of want to say Nelly. Well, I would say Nelly and 50 arguable, but I don't know if that's hard to. It'll be interchangeable somewhere,
And Smooth, when you do the poll, make sure you put 5 names on there.
Yeah, I think it got to be 5 for me. Yeah, because it's hard. That's hard to just narrow it down to 3.
Do you think so? This is my question with Pac. Remember, we were just talking about the death. I really do believe Nelly would take those spots if he didn't have time to fail. If that makes sense.
Talking about
like if he would have called it quits or died. I ain't trying to kill nobody off, but if he would have died on top, like Smooth mentioned, with him being on top with St. Lunatics, Air Force Ones, and shit like that, with the Lemma and all that shit.
Grills too?
Grills were a little later, though.
Air Force Ones, he definitely had major influence.
Especially with Air Force Ones, Shake Your Tail Feather. If he would have died, because, remember, he was one of the first rappers on the video game with Street Volume 2. I don't know if y'all remember that. I don't know if y'all played the game.
Yeah, I actually remember that.
That was a popular game, like damn near 2K worthy at the time.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I remember Street Volume 2.
So
I definitely remember it.
That was top 3 too now.
If he died, yeah, my bad. So I really believe if he had the luxury, if that makes sense, they don't, but you know what I mean, as of dying at that peak, I think he would have been ranked higher than what he is. But Go ahead with your last three, Daryl or T Wheels, if you're not finished.
It's to me, it's so many people because I could talk about DMX. They talk about when DMX dropped them 2 albums in 1 year. They said he was on fire, like you know what I'm saying? And he was in
everybody be
movies.
saying that crowd when he was in like Copenhagen or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man,
insane.
you know,
I
he was
don't
doing
remember people
movies.
wanting to be
DMX, I think DMX would have been a healthy competition for Tupac. I would have loved to see them two in the game together, side by side, competing. You know, not going at each other necks or nothing like that, but just like competing album wise and stuff like that. I think that would have been healthy competition for Pac. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all niggas are already off
Off the
topic. So
topic,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
But
keep going
that's
off
what I
topic.
got to say. That's
So
it.
why are they not in the same? Like why didn't they? Why that never happened? Like why was? Well, I guess I would assume because Tupac passed, but
Right.
wasn't DMX out around that time?
Right around the time. He was 97.
No. DMX came out a little later, like 97, 98.
97, 98, but he was on his he was on his tail.
If Pac wouldn't have died, DMX wouldn't have been as big. I think that Pac death left the space for that type of energy and that type of artist. You see, bald headed, got the same type of energy. Same type
I don't think he was copying Pac though.
Okay, since we on this topic, let me ask you this: how do you feel about the topic about Jay-Z wouldn't be as big if Biggie wouldn't have passed, and Beyonce wouldn't be as big as if Aaliyah didn't pass?
Leo wasn't that type of entertainer to me though.
If you asking me, I got one word for that question.
Beyonce was just like
so. So what? Shit, if it wasn't for Mike, it wouldn't be Kobe. If it wasn't for somebody tripping and breaking an Achilles, it might not been the LeBron. Shit, butterfly effect, bro. Like it happens.
Oh,
like,
that's a good point.
They say Lynn Byers wasn't doped up. That nigga was supposed to be the
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's just like the poster there about niggas talking about their high school careers. Nigga, if you don't get back on that forklift and
hey, they said Lynn Byers was supposed to be better than Jordan. That's what they said.
If it's one nigga who know about Lynn Byers, hold on. If it's one nigga who know about Lynn Byers,
I've seen that.
Hold on. If it's one nigga who know about Lynn Byers, it's Willie-O. Cause nigga, I gave this nigga a trap beat. And this nigga took the beat home and made a documentary about Lynn Byers on the song. I told that nigga, hey bro, that was the direction we was trying to go now.
Smooth say, we not rapping about Lynn Byers, bro. And then look, I tried to disguise it so it wasn't like, I was trying to think like, it's just a story. Ain't nobody gonna know, what I'm talking about. It's an old story,
What do you want me to do with this, Willie-O? What do you want me? What am I supposed to say after you said this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this, bro?
I don't know what I was doing, man.
Lynn Byers did
I think I was just genuinely experimenting on story raps or something. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I brought that to the studio, and then look, Vic pumped my head up like, man, did that flow?
Vic gonna pump a nigga. Hey, man, that shit's straight. Man, I came to the studio.
My head.
Hold on, bro. You said what? Bro, this is real shit, bro. Hey, but Bip, get your shit off, bro. Who your top three?
I gotta say 50. I gotta go with 50 for culture influence, sales, just image. And 50 he was putting people on. He had G Unit, he had Game, he had he was just doing so much. So I gotta go with 50. I gotta go with Kanye also, because Kanye was another cultural shift. 50 was doing his thing because gangster music was in already. But when 50 made this new wave of backpack rap, everybody wanted to be backpackers.
You mean Kanye?
Man, polos, and everybody started wearing pink polos, and like it was just a whole thing when Kanye came in. Like he made it cool to be the average Joe hanging around hood niggas. You know what I mean? Like you can be yourself in this space.
Jesus Walks. I thought that was major.
Yeah, that was major,
bro. To me. I was like, major. Wow.
And
producing and rapping.
Yeah.
That was the first time you really kind of seen
like really making it okay again for you to just not come in this space and act like you got to be a thug. Right. Like He the
Made it
nigga who
okay.
come in there who bent the nigga album was centered around going to college. Like nigga, you signed to rock to like
Facts,
like
bro.
you
That shit
signed to the rock,
crazy.
bro.
Right.
These
You
niggas
signed to a
like
nigga who sold crack.
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
you standing next to
And this nigga talking about I'm dropping out of college, dog.
college, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, and
right.
then and was
I mean,
able
when
to
you
carve
say
his-
when you say it like that, I could see your point.
You made a great
Because
point for that nigga. I sure would disagree.
yeah, because I don't even see it like the from that perspective, but I think it does. Like it was a shift. It was
It's a
definitely
shift.
Definitely
It's a
was.
it was
cultural
definitely a
shift.
shift. Like
And it
It's
helped
a
usher in
cultural
people
shift.
like
that
Lupe
nigga made it be cool
Fiasco.
to be like a
Yeah,
regular
really,
ass
and
nigga,
look,
bro.
like really opened the whole genre for people like Cole. Like you got
For
the Kendrick
Kendrick,
that came in.
even for
Right,
Drake when he
Drake,
first
he
came
did
in the
it.
game.
He definitely was a
So
crusader.
off
for
the backpack of Kanye, so that's why I got to put Kanye West
that's
in there because his influence is still heavily in the game today.
That might go back to
And-
Smooth point where he's saying, him having one of the best catalogs ever, you know what I'm saying? Or him being the
I
Michael
agree
Jordan
with
of
that.
rap. You know what
I
I'm
agree
saying?
with
Without
that. I
question,
agree with
without
that.
So when
question.
you kind of think
then
about it.
my last one is Tupac, because Tupac also was a guy who ushered in a genre of rap, not just gangster rap. He was able to show you how it looked to be vulnerable in gangster rap. You know what I mean? Like he carved his own lane for the young boys, right? The people who was conscious in rap also, who can get on these beats and like sing a little bit and put their feelings on it. And Pac had a crazy reach too. Movies. He was doing books, poetry. He was an activist. You know what I mean?
He was
Like,
really the
Pac was-
blueprint to all the modern day rappers, for real. All the
Yeah,
young
fact.
niggas, the
Yeah, I think
YNs,
he
the
is that too.
thug life
Yeah.
ass niggas.
Yeah,
Of
fact.
what to
So
do
that-
and what not to do, I think. And
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time. So yeah, big time. So yeah, them my three. 50,
Hey.
Ye, and Pac.
So
Let him get the three off. Let him get the three off.
he said 58 and Pop.
Nigga, no, he didn't. Before you interrupted.
Oh, I thought he already had said it. My bad.
Yeah, so for me, 50, Ye, and Pac.
So Bill, I'm with you with Kanye. My only pushback is sound like cause when people was agreeing with you, it sounded like a over the time type of deal. It sounded
Yeah,
I
like
agree.
it sounded like, he was responsible for the backpack rap. He opened up the Drakes and stuff. I still didn't hear nothing of the time, like when he
Of
dropped.
his time.
But
I can agree with that.
But when he
I can
first
agree with
came
that.
out, the first album was a fucking classic.
No,
Slow
see, that's what I'm
jams and
saying
shit.
though. It's bigger than just music though. That's what I'm saying.
All right,
50
so for
Cent
me,
came
so
out and
But he
niggas
just
knew.
named everything
Hold
outside of
on.
music.
No,
Yeah,
that's
hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
hold
Over
on, Dick.
time though. I'm
No,
talking
when he
about-
first came through the
Dick.
door.
Hold on, Dick.
No, you named
Hold
the
on. All right,
music.
so
Go ahead.
if we talk about Ye, we talk about my dark twisted fantasy is probably his peak to me. And bro, let's just single on that album alone. Right. If we talk about that album, nigga, that album just won best album of the fucking decade, I think, on one of
I'm
these
gonna go back and listen to that.
on one of these lists. And it's like, bro, if you listen to that, like the way he debuted it on I think it was the Grammys or something, he was like, he had the red suit on. Like, bro, what we talking about?
And this is
Kanye,
coming,
nigga, this nigga iconic.
coming off the Taylor Swift
Dink, to your
thing.
point,
That's when he did it.
Like, I see what you saying, Dink. And yes, my point
but
was
to Dink point,
overtime.
when Ye first came in the door, the nigga had the nigga swag was totally different. Like he was the first rapper that had a Louis Vuitton collab shoe.
Can
that
I ask
shit
y'all
was
something?
crazy.
Can I ask
That
y'all
wasn't even
something?
his peak though.
Can I ask y'all something? At his peak, did y'all want to be? I ain't say listen to his music. I said, did y'all want to be Kanye? Y'all.
I did.
Hell yeah.
I did.
Hell,
I was
yeah.
more listening. I was on Ti back then.
Niggas wanted to be Ye, bro.
If that's your
Cause
answer, then
nigga,
okay.
Ye made it cool.
Even
not
though
to
I
be
think you're
like,
lying. Even though I think y'all
nah,
lying.
hell nah. Niggas
I
wanted
don't
to
remember.
be Ye, bro.
I don't remember.
Cause like he was
No. When I'm talking about, okay, so
nigga had Amber Rose.
That is a good point.
Nigga had the finest hoes.
But at
The
his
nigga
peak,
like
at his peak, what I'm saying though is when I'm saying about
Part
somebody
of his peak, he had Kim Kardashian.
at his peak. No. This is what I'm
He
saying.
was that nigga.
and the nigga was arguably a nerd. Like
I'm
you
gonna
could
be
say what
honest
it
with
like
you,
what it
though.
is.
Dang.
Nigga was a
Now, I
nerd, bruh.
I didn't see
He
y'all.
nigga
it's
was
like
a
he went from
nerd,
nerd
bruh.
to cool guy.
I didn't see y'all in high school.
But Dink, that point gets obliterated because Drake wanted to be Kanye. J. Cole wants to be Kanye. Like all these niggas wanted to be Kanye. Kendrick want to be Kanye.
I'm
like,
sticking with
everybody
Kanye,
wanna
bro.
be-
In my top 3, and I'm confident, I'm standing on that. I got 50, I got Ye, and I got Pac.
So out of your three, who is that an order or you just saying?
Nah, no order.
So order then, nigga.
I'm
you
gonna
gonna get away with that? Go. Who you think you got? What's your number one, nigga? Because I'm going with 50 number one.
Darren, who you got, bro?
Yeah,
I got
50 for number one.
I got Pac. I got 50 Cent. I love Kanye too, but y'all made me leave him out, so I'm going Jeezy.
We ain't make you leave him out.
I'm trying to figure out what the Jeezy, because I remember Jeezy, but I don't see how he's in that conversation. Because I think I'm missing something. I'm not connecting.
I remember going to school with the snowman shirt on. Boy, they broke my ass up. Boy, you cannot wear this motherfucking shirt. I was going to Como Middle School.
Okay.
And then when you talk about and then Willio, Willio, you talk about trap music. What are we talking about?
Right.
Everybody think T.I. is the inventor of trap music. I feel like T.I. can coin the term. He can have that bullshit. But the sound of trap music starts Jeezy. I don't give a fuck what T.I. say. He been trying to coin that term for the last 20 years. I don't give a fuck what T.I. say. When I think about trap music, nigga, I think about Jeezy. That's what I
don't think that's fair.
And Jeezy
T.I. put it in the air for people to perfect it.
I don't care what niggas been selling drugs all their fucking life. It ain't start with tip, nigga. But that sound of drug music,
that sound of trap music.
Hey, Smooth.
What's up, bro?
Hey, to your point, you say that nigga be trying to coin it. Why you think he trying to coin it? Because niggas give it to Jeezy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then look,
I started this.
But it's the truth. He put those two coins together and he attempted to. I don't think that's fair. He put it there so
it's
people.
A different sound. It's
a
different
He
sound.
coined the phrase, but he didn't coin the sound.
But I'm saying if he hadn't put the phrase there, how would it develop into a sound?
No, I think it was already a known thing in Atlanta. Trap music
he tried
was a
to
known
create
thing
a soundtrack of a specific. He was trying, and y'all got to think.
But I don't think T.I. created the word trap music. I think it's been a term in Atlanta.
That was already out.
No, but he put the two words together, and y'all got to go back. See, T.I. catalog go deeper. You got to go back to I'm Serious when he dropped Dope Boys in the Trap. He was trying to create a soundtrack for these people at that particular time.
You saying that's not fair. What you saying is not fair. That Dope Boys in the Trap, that shit sound like Bun B. That shit sound like UGK. That shit sound like 3-6 Mafia. That don't sound like trap music the way I hear trap music. When I hear trap music, I think Shawty Red. I think what's the nigga name? C Gutter, whatever them niggas name is.
You talking about the producers though?
Yeah.
It's the
That's
producers.
what Jeezy did.
Hey.
Well, you're not talking about Jeezy. You talking about the producers. You said I think of Shawty Red. Right.
But Jeezy put it together though. And the style of music. Like so when you talk about trap music, Jeezy get on that bitch and tell you how to go do it, how to go break it down, where to go get it from, how to stay out the way. Like that nigga tell you word for word. Like what he say, I got Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row. What they give you?
A lifetime.
What?
Be real.
Roll it. What? I don't know, man.
It's crazy. Like that nigga.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Nigga
My
really,
bad, bro. I'm listening.
Jeezy paved the way for niggas like Future. He paved the way for niggas like Gucci. He paved the way for niggas like 21 Savage. All them trap niggas, all Atlanta shit. Jeezy paved the way for that.
Like that's a great point. You know, that's a great point because those niggas are considered trap artists.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so hold on. Let me ask y'all this. I got a question.
Okay.
I really have a question. When we talk about trap music, are we talking about the sound or the subject matter?
Come on, the sound.
Okay.
Let's talk about the sound.
Sound and the subject.
T-Will.
The sound come with the subject. The subject come with the sound.
Well, that's the case. Master P been doing that. He did that on Ghetto D. So what are we talking about?
See, Willio, you proving the point, though, Willio. You proving the point. It has nothing to do with the subject matter.
Hey, T-Will.
I'm listening.
The way I can bring you home on this is this.
You're right, Smooth. It's the sound. It's the sound.
The way I can bring you home on this, though, is this, like, because, like, when you hear of a fadeaway jumper, who you think away? Like somebody that
Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
He ain't
Michael
the first nigga
Jordan,
that had a fadeaway,
without a doubt.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't the first nigga
to dunk from the half free throw line either. But that's what you get.
He ain't the first nigga with the fadeaway. Hey, it's just like when we shoot basketball in the trash can and niggas say Kobe. Kobe ain't the first nigga that shot a jump shot, bro. It like Smooth used to say, I don't know who he got it from. It ain't about who did it first. It's about who did it better.
Who did it the best.
That's Drake on Wu-Tang forever.
Y'all ate with that. That's a good one. That's a
that
good
is
one.
Drake on that song.
Yeah.
I've been giving you kudos for that a song I've been hearing. Hold on.
I be wondering why the nigga be saying. I'm like, nigga, I got that from Wootain forever.
You know, I like Drake, but I don't like listen. But I'm like, damn. But I thought I heard it before, but then I was like, shit. Well, I guess I heard Smooth saying something. I guess I thought, man, they just say this shit.
Every time he used that, he be giving me credit. I just be like, okay.
I mean, you be like, fuck it. It ain't about who did it first.
Right.
Nigga use the same logic for that quote.
Right. Right.
It all works out. See how I came back full circle.
Oh,
right. But shit, since we talking about 50 Cent, man, you know, Willie, I know you watched the
Yeah,
you know, the
man.
documentary and whatnot. And shit, I'm gonna let you lead the way on that
Tell
topic,
us
bro.
about it, Willie-O.
Man, I got mixed feelings about it, you know. On one hand, it's like, dang, you know, with 50, it's like you see him on social media trolling people. So it's like, dang, like, is he just doing this to kick somebody while they down? Like, you know, I kind of like, you know, sometimes like in the back of my mind, like, dang, well, you know, why is he doing this to Diddy? You know, but at the same time, you know, just looking at the production of it, just the first time watching, I was like, man, it was put together. I hate to even say I like, you know, but just the story build up, you know, how they started off him as a child and how he may have developed into, you know, where he got at today. But I thought it was interesting, you know, what I took from the documentary personally is that, you know, you can be up and perhaps you can, you know, suppress or oppress, whatever the term is, to, you know, keep people down for so long. But, you know, there may come a time where, you know, your game may be leaking. And then once those wounds open up, you know, you kind of open up, I guess, a lane for people to just kind of jump on you. And I kind of think that's what happened to Diddy. Um, I thought it was, you know, for the most part, it was a cool documentary, and I don't mean to say it like that, just the way that it was put together. But you know, at the same time, I try not to believe every little thing because I think it was created to make him look a certain way as well. You know what I'm saying? So
So how was he
Portrayed it.
portrayed? Yeah,
I
that's the
think he
word.
was portrayed as a somebody who knows how to fool the public very well. You know what I mean? And I think part of that is true. You know, um, I think they made it seem like he manipulates a lot of people. You know, they basically show all his ugliness. You know, things that we probably didn't know about. You know, domestic violence with his in his relationships and just all these things that you kind of heard about, but now it's like because as a kid. I've been hearing stuff about Diddy, but it's like, man, y'all haters. You know what I mean? It's like I had no reason to like believe it because for one, things aren't in your face the way it was back then. There was no social media, so you can get caught slipping easy, and then like things just blow up. So like back then, things were more mysterious. Like you can hear certain things about people, and you wouldn't really believe it because you'd be like. Nah, Diddy wouldn't do that. Like honestly, and I'm gonna give you the honest to God truth. I had to see for myself that like him, like, kicking Cassidy on the ground, cause you could have told me that right now. I'm like, man, you're lying. Like Diddy wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Because we're in this day and age where things can be exposed. I think everybody's vulnerable in celebrities in terms of celebrities. Any of them could get exposed. There's like there. I don't think none of them are as powerful as they were at one point in time. And I think again, I think kind of 50 and man, I think, 50 not careful. I think something, could happen.
Yeah, I seen Ja Rule was saying like, hey, let's do a documentary about
You
you.
know what I mean? I think if 50 not careful, things could happen. Things could not swing in his
And
favor.
I think that's kind of like where it gets kind of weird, when you talk about 50 Cent, like, it has to be some type of vendetta attached to this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
You know what I think it is too, Smooth?
what you got?
I think no with the vendetta part. I think it's cause Diddy was with 50 Cent baby mama and the stuff he had her do that
Well,
came
I
out in
seen
trial.
Ebro.
I seen Ebro.
Mm-hmm.
Ebro said something like this starts back in like 1999, when he
When his career
came out
first
with How
started.
to Rob,
Mm-hmm.
and that song like took over the city, and like Diddy like kind of did everything he could to like stop his record deal and like, kind of take everything from him around that time. And so he kind of feel like this starts back way back when, and then, it's just added up over the years. And like people think like, Diddy, him and Diddy, the shit he tried to do to make 50 Cent make Diddy look gay is more so just the playful side of things, but it actually runs deeper than that.
You got an echo, boy.
Oh no, that's probably me. Let me mute it.
But I don't know. I think
that's a good ass point, Smooth. I like that though. Like that's crazy. Like I think I didn't know it went back to that extent. Like now it makes sense. At first I was thinking like, damn, 50 Cent just a mess ass nigga. Like why you fucking with this nigga like that? Like, but now it makes sense. Like, cause you were fucking with me back in the day, so now I gotta get my revenge.
And it's like, it's one of those things too. Like, I seen a post about this from Rory and Maul. They was talking about the 48 Powers, and like, I kind of agree with them. Like I had started reading that book and then I stopped. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good book, but it's like it's too much manipulation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
you gotta be a shark.
Yeah,
like,
that's a book.
And it's cool, and everybody knows that like business is business, but like that mentality it's gonna go into your regular life, whether you believe it is or not. So I kind of started reading the book. You know what I'm saying? I think I got to.
That's a dark ass book.
I will say this though, in terms of, I think is if you have the knowledge or if you gain the knowledge, you can also, because I'm trying to figure out how to put it. I would say I think it's still good to read the book simply because now you know how other people could come at you. Not necessarily that you would respond or go at somebody and use those tactics for your own nasty personal gain, but you can be aware that I think it's like a scripture in the Bible that say be gentle as be wise as the serpent and gentle as a dove. That's basically sums that up. The serpent has that type of knowledge, so you have to be aware of that type of knowledge, of that type of evil that's out there. But so you can be aware of it and even disarm yourself. If someone tries to bring that to you, but at the same time, you can be righteous in your own living day to day, and again going back to being gentle as a dove. So that was just my little 2 cents on that though.
Yeah, so the point of me bringing that up is, 50 Cent was like a real big advocate of that book, you know what I'm saying, early on when it first came out. And so I think, I think that's I think that's playing out, you know what I'm saying? I think he kind of lives by that book, and how I see 50 Cent move, I think he lived by the 48 laws of power, you know what I'm saying?
And I also think him and Robert Greene, the dude who wrote that book, originally 48 Laws of Power, I think they did a collab and they came up with the 50 Laws of Power, if I'm not mistaken. If y'all can look, if somebody could, I don't know if anybody want to look that up, but him and that dude collaborated on a book together. The dude who wrote 48 Laws of Power. So, that dude let you know that 50, he's deep into that type of mentality or deep into that type of thinking, so much so that he collaborated with this guy to create 50th Law of Power. You know what I'm saying? I think they got a book, him together with that guy. Robert Greene, I think is the author, if I'm not mistaken.
And I think you can see it in 50 Cent's mannerism and the way he carries himself. Like 50 Cent, like a damn, like you thought Diddy was like who Diddy was, but when you see 50 Cent, I think 50 Cent is really who people think Diddy was.
I think a lot of
nigga is
guys,
like one of them niggas you don't wanna, it's like one of them niggas you don't wanna cross or have bad blood with, cause like you'll have to down there take it there.
They don't
You'll have to take it all the way there. You gotta be willing to take it.
I think you gotta be halfway crazy to take on 50 as an enemy. You gotta be willing to, cause he goes somewhere else with it. And just think, this is the scary part to me. He does this all in the corporate world. Suppose if he was starving and back in the hood, who knows what kind of real scandalous tactics that he would. It's different.
Gucci man.
You see what I'm saying? It's almost a blessing that these guys are comfortable or that they have the talents that they do, because you kind of don't really want these people on the street for real. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you think about.
I'm gonna give you another name. Oh, go ahead, Smooth.
I was just gonna say the streets ain't no different from the corporate world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Facts. And I'm gonna give you another name, Willio, who a shark. the fucking Game. Them
Yeah.
two niggas, them three niggas I don't want to deal with. The
Yeah.
Game, 50 Cent, and motherfucking Gucci Man.
Yeah.
I do not want to deal with them three niggas right there.
Yeah.
Them is like the three
They
same
it's
niggas
like a
from three different
complex. You
coasts.
gotta go
One
somewhere
is
else with them.
Yeah.
you gotta go there. Like, you gotta
Yeah.
be willing to
Don't
take
Gang-
it there. Like,
don't
cause
Gang
them
got-
niggas
Gang
is gonna
got beef
take it
with
to
Kendrick
hell,
now,
and you
though.
gotta be willing to go there.
Yeah, you gotta be different.
They saying he had dissed Kendrick. I ain't heard the album. I ain't heard the album
I
yet.
heard the song.
Who did
I
Kendrick?
ain't hear that part.
Who?
That shit clean though. That album clean as
I
fuck.
heard it. See, I ain't
Who?
surprised though.
The
That
Game?
nigga Game always makes a
Yeah.
clean album.
Yeah, new
Man,
album out.
oh man,
I can see
I
that.
don't even want to talk about it. Yeah.
But yeah, he.
Hey, but guys, your boy got a dip, man.
All right,
I
bro.
sure wanted to holler at y'all, bro.
I'll let your
I
boy,
ain't
man.
Mr.
I'll see
Cowboy.
y'all next week for sure.
Yeah,
Let
check
your
out
boy
Kendrick.
out. All right, man. Water.
All right, boy. War.
Yeah, man. But 50, he's just a different guy when it comes to, enemies and beef and things like that. You kind of you if you're gonna go against him, you kind of, man, you gotta kind of go somewhere else with him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be with it all the way.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta be with it. It's no half stepping. It's no halfway in or halfway out. It ain't no, I don't feel like beefing today. I'm trying to let that ride, man. No, it ain't that with him.
So what do you think? Like, what do
You gotta
think
be a
Diddy-
nigga like Ross. Like, if you're not grimy, you gotta be a nigga like Ross.
So what do you think Diddy, like, tried to, what do you think he tries to take it, outside, when he get out of jail,
I think it's just one of those things we just gonna have to watch and see. I'm sure Diddy, I'm sure a lot of people that was in his corner, changed up or switched or, maybe distanced themselves, maybe because, I don't know, because of businesses or, whatever the case may be. So I think he's just one of those things we just gotta watch and see, what's gonna happen when he comes out, or how people are gonna respond to him. Is he really gonna be blackballed? Can he maneuver? Or sometimes people, can still be powerful in the shadows. You don't
I was
necessarily.
just really more so talking about, like, like with 50 Cent, like, what I'm saying?
Okay,
How do you-
okay.
I
Yeah,
think
how
he
do you-
just brush it off and laugh it off and go on by his business. I feel like the age Diddy's at now, he got a younger daughter. I think he's just gonna be happy to get out, have some of his money, and just go live on the island, go live in his penthouse or mansion in Miami. Don't even worry about that shit.
The
'Cause
way
that
that they
shit,
described
like,
him,
he already beat.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the way that they described him in the film though, they made it seem like he just don't take things lying down though at the same time though. So who's to say that yeah he's down now, but like Drake say, I get to you 10 years later like procrastination. You like you don't know what people be thinking.
I mean, yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what. I mean, maybe 50 Cent just sees like, hey, I'm gonna get you while you down. I might be down at some point, but I'm gonna make sure
We
I get you
ball.
while you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And hey,
Yeah,
that's if you like it, I don't even want to say I love it, but
Yeah,
if you
right,
like
right,
it,
right.
see, that's
You know.
that's what you got going on.
My last little closing point on this is I heard Farrakhan say something interesting. He said, don't laugh at people while they down because you kind of open the door for your downfall. And so I kind of look at that with 50 like, dang man, I like me personally. I like 50. I like his music. I like
Yeah.
Power. I like everything that. But I also kind of look at this like, dang, Fifth. Like,
Yeah,
I get it.
you inviting the energy.
That's what I
in.
kind of feel.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's already making enemies because people kind of already saying, I mean, people probably, but now people just like, man, I don't care, bro. This is wrong. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it's wrong because who am I to say it's wrong? They say all evil shall be exposed. And if, Puffers out there doing things, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I'm sure we know 50 ain't squeaky clean either, I don't know, man. It's interesting though. That's it.
But shit, man, the last topic, I just wanted to see how y'all, how y'all boys felt about, Netflix and trying to acquire Warner Brothers and like what all that, what's all that leads to,
I think that's a power
What
move.
you think, Ding? I know you probably didn't read up on the topic. Since you the tech.
I dabble. I mean, it's kind of like it's just showing. I love technology. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's just everything is so instant now. You know what I'm saying? Even with and I know this ain't really the subject, it's just everything been instant, but the joy of waiting on something to drop or the joy of seeing something that you couldn't have that wasn't attainable at the time is kind of like gone now. Like you would no longer wait this like when I'm on BET, I'm just chilling and I say, oh, Jamie Foxx episode. Like I know Jamie Foxx ain't on WB, but I'm just talking about stuff from WB gonna be on there. It ain't there because it's automatically there now. In which, it was there before we went to Netflix, but that's just how I feel about stuff. But far as Netflix attaining WB, shit, I guess the same thing as Hulu got Disney and shit. So I don't know what's the
about the content.
yeah, it's gonna be
Yes.
content.
Yeah, so apparently it's like it's more so like even though they buying the content and all of that is really more so about the having access to the content to arm the AI race.
Didn't think
And having access to like all the Marvel shows, Batman, and all that type of stuff. I had seen this article. Let me see if I can find this article. See. Okay, so it says why Netflix really did this. It's not about streaming. It's about owning the intellectual property before AI makes production cheap. Warner Brothers IP includes Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, The Sopranos, The Wire, Friends, The Big Bang Theory. When AI video hits mainstream in 2 or 3 years, the studios that own the best IP wins. Netflix wants infinite Batman, Harry Potter style content at near zero cost. The genius angle, Paramount wanted all of Warner. Paramount, because apparently Paramount was trying to buy Warner Brother as well. Paramount wanted all of Warner Brothers, including the terrible cable. Netflix said we only want the profitable parts. They let Warner Brothers spin off of the trash cable assets, then bought only the valuable pieces. Buy assets, less liability. So, yeah, that's pretty much the most important part is that like they trying to win the AI race and owning the intellectual property before like, anybody else gets to it.
Now, Smooth, let me ask you this question on
up?
that. So the deal is confirmed with Netflix and Paramount they can't
So
jump in, huh?
apparently Netflix, Paramount just came in and offered $103 billion.
I seen that.
That was like as late as couple hours ago or some shit like that. They came in and offered $103 billion. Yeah.
I wonder why did they make it go public that announcement and they didn't seal the deal? That's the
Well, I
weirdest
think,
shit.
but that's all for shareholders though.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? That's all for shareholders. So I'm pretty sure it was a lot of people who seen, because I think even Dink said something about it.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, they were saying
Bill
like,
said
hey,
something about it. I looked at it. It ain't skyrocket, but it did go up. But then it was, fluctuating.
right. So I think that's really more so of the a lot of this stuff go public. It's not necessarily that they even wrote out the deal yet, but you want to get the people who want to buy stocks
Get the
that
hype train,
push
get them up.
right, and it's what's the fear of FOMO, or FOMO.
Do you think Warner Brothers sells it to Paramount, or do you think Netflix comes in and offer 105?
See, I don't know how it goes. I don't know, to what extent they in negotiations and all of that. So, you asking a nigga who just watch Netflix.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking what you think. I know Smooth, but I'm just asking what you think.
Shit. I mean, I would think that Netflix is the strongest person to buy it, and then I think I seen some type of clause. This is the crazy part. Well, I seen some type of clause that said like Netflix offered them niggas, like it's a clause in there that says like, hey, even if we don't buy it, even if something happens, if something goes wrong, we still gonna get y'all $5 billion. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Rewind that. What now?
So this is what it is. Okay, so it says Netflix steps in. Okay, so Paramount, they was about to get the deal. And then Paramount was the early favorite to buy Warner Brothers. David Ellison the guy who owned Oracle, he made 3 bids back in September, all rejected. Paramount wanted everything. CNN, Discovery Channel, the cable networks, nobody wanted, plus the studio. Their pitch to regulators was, we have the White House relationships, approval will be easy. Everyone thought that Paramount had locked up the deal. Netflix steps in. Netflix came in at $27.75 per share, equal to $82 billion. A Paramount counted slightly at $30 a share, backed by Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds. But Netflix added this. This is what I'm talking about. But Netflix added something no one expected, a $5.8 billion breakup fee, meaning if regulators blocked the deal, Netflix would still pay Warner Brothers $5.8 billion. So even if shit go wrong,
smooth.
You know,
so that's why, and I think that's a good play for Warner Brothers because they know that regulators probably will step in.
Right,
and so it'll be a monopoly at that point.
Yeah, I seen Donald Trump saying, hey, like, you know, I see they got, you know, Netflix is about to try to buy, you know, but I'm gonna step in and you know, we gonna see what's going on, you know. So who knows, man?
Cause look,
who knows? But this is all about
music.
Yeah, this is all about intellectual property, bro. And of course, you know, the price gonna go up, you know, but you know, I think either way, you still, whether you pay $10 for Netflix and you pay $20 for Warner Brothers, it's all the same shit. Now, will they have an opportunity to price gouge? I think the more you become a monopoly, the more the government got to get involved.
Right.
So I don't necessarily think
that see, that answered my question too. That's probably why they had to put that statement out there, because you just can't go and buy some shit and it might be illegal. You know what I'm saying? So the government may have to evaluate to see if that will cause a monopoly first before you can buy it.
Right. And I mean,
because that was Paramount. I seen Paramount say, "Oh, that's a monopoly. We offer 105." Like,
yeah. But see, I know Bill, he feel like, you know, he think Netflix content is good. I think Netflix has the worst content out of everybody. I think they have market share, but their content is not really good. I mean, if you ask yourself, like, how
I like their content. Who you think got the best content?
I think when you talk about quality of show, when you talk about subject matter, when you talk about like, I'm talking about like the how it's shot, I think Apple TV and Amazon Prime are better. Now, I think Netflix has more, and you probably can find great shows in Netflix, but when you talk about quality of how it's shot, the storyline, I think they last.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they first. I think Apple Music is second, and then Prime is third. I like when they drop stuff like Jeffrey Dahmer, like the Jeffrey Dahmer series.
Hey, that's my same face, bro. That's my same face. That's
Man, but
crazy.
you know, Netflix got a lot of good documentaries that I like. Like, I had watched
that's what I'm saying.
I watch a lot of sports documentaries.
Like, even the Squid Games was bomb.
AT Will, hold on, y'all boy, cause that nigga.
The Heist was bomb.
Hold on, y'all boy, cause that nigga ain't listening, cause he but hurt, cause I'm watching it too, cause I'm mad now too, Smooth, cause I needed them niggas. But fuck it.
Well, what y'all watching?
I think Jalen.
Hold on, what you watching, Smooth?
Shit, I mean, I had the game in the background, and the damn Lakers, not the Lakers, but the Eagles, they were moving.
They were moving the ball. Jalen Hurts just intercepted, got that big intercepted. Dang, why my camera look like that now?
Yeah, I was like, dang, you came on the whole
using your computer camera now. I think you unplugged it. But okay, so the Eagles out of the playoffs too, huh?
Hell no, they're still in first place.
No. But I'm saying how many games? No. But I'm saying how many more games can they lose until they out of the playoffs?
Nigga, they in first place.
They in first place in their division.
They still in first.
So
place.
Even if they lose tonight, they'll still be in first.
Yeah, the Cowboys lost.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, okay. See, I don't keep up with pros, bro. I just refuse to watch pros, bro. Damn, that shit is just too. I don't know. Like, it be niggas way in California in the same divisions as niggas on the East Coast. I don't be understanding that shit. I don't understand that.
Shit, boy. That's tough. They finna talk about Jalen Hurts like a dog.
They about to talk about that whole offense.
Nah, they finna talk. It ain't got shit to do with. They finna destroy Jalen Hurts. They finna destroy him for real.
I needed that nigga too. I done lost 2 games in a row. She's not an Eagle. These motherfuckers.
They finna talk about that boy like a dog, and I mean rightfully so, man. Jalen Hurts. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely
Heavy as
something
the crown.
going on.
Heavy as
So,
the crown.
Nah,
live reaction.
I don't even think you can say that, Daryl. I don't even think you can say heavy as the crown. Like they ain't never gave him the crown.
Damn.
Nah,
They ain't never gave him the crown. Yeah,
I
man.
just it's I'm on I got it exalt. I need the camera to go back to this, but just live
Nah, you
reaction.
can
I
stay right here.
know.
This the camera straight, bro.
Oh, it's just crazy. Like we talking about sports now, right? I mean, just off live reaction, it's crazy. And you can probably clip this to follow on sports, whatever. But no, to be honest, it's like Josh Allen, the only one that's standing this crazy wrestler.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched Josh Allen. I watched that game the other day. Josh Allen raw. That
Hey,
nigga was
No, he
Smith.
raw.
been
I
no,
give
he
you
been a
that, D.
dog. He been a dog, but I'm saying though, I'm not even talking about him being a dog. I'm just saying he like in this NFL environment ain't not like people talk about the Chiefs cool. And this take out the fandom of me. What's going on with the Chiefs supposed to been happen, right? You know, because ain't nobody supposed to be that successful anyway. But I'm not talking about that in that realm. I'm talking about it's like when we seen our Kobe's and later generations, the Jordans like swiddle away. Is this the time of the
Well,
change?
I think
I mean,
defense.
think about it. It's like all the people that been top 5 quarterbacks, arguably, it's like,
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I think the last 2 years or the last 3 years, I think quarterback play has been down significantly. You know what I'm saying?
You said them
Across the
folks.
league, I think I think quarterback play.
Damn, you think so, huh, Smooth?
He
Yeah, it
been
was
saying
because of the
that
type
though.
of defense they playing. Like a lot of people play too high. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of single high safety and stuff like that. So that creates a lot of people from not being able to throw
Explain
the
that,
ball
man.
deep. And I think just defensive schemes are different now, man. And I think it's showing up. It's showing up a lot. And that's why, when you think about motherfuckers having to throw crossing routes and, drag routes, is because they can't go over the top. And I think, for what it's worth, I mean, Jalen Hurts, he definitely having some type of issues. And I think even though they might be having a scheme issue, I think it's something going on with Jalen Hurts. And, it's showing up. It's showing up week after week. And the problem is with Jalen Hurts, the mistakes are not hiding his flaws anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like when they had he had 3 picks. He threw a touchdown and it was a holding call, but that touchdown don't even matter if you done threw 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
get what you're saying.
it don't even matter. Like, don't nobody care about the whole, bro. You threw 3 picks. And what's your boy name? Devontae Smith, he dropped the pass. AJ Brown dropped the pass. But in the moment, my nigga, you fucked up the most. So don't nobody care about everybody else's mistakes.
Right, nigga dropping the pass. Like
Don't nobody care about that no more. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah. I mean, Lamar Jackson
And
playing
to, and
bad.
to, and to your point on that, Smooth, of course, I'm gonna say Chiefs. I think Pat Mahomes get the benefit of his past, but he be making some mistakes. But
Yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
got niggas like me saying 3 Super Bowls in the past 5 years. Now, don't get me wrong, them niggas was selling him last night too, but he missing throws too. I just don't. But with that's not like I gotta keep making that discernment that whatever it's called. And I'm not saying this as a Chiefs fan, I'm saying this as a realist. Like you even said it though. Like he got an excuse because like is the hunger still there? I mean, he got 3 and like you wanna be Tom Brady, but in actuality, nigga, you got 3 Super Bowls. It's like
he
Man.
already number 2, you
that
know.
hunger anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is
Man.
in that dude. When you told me that, I was like, that really do like
Man.
I think I'm more hungry than them niggas. Like to be honest with you, I mean they rich, 3 Super
Yeah,
Bowls,
when you think about
Hall of Fame
you think about Golden
tomorrow.
State. You think about Golden State. Like, bro, it's hard to get up when you've already got it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Brady was
Facts.
different, bro.
That's a
I
good.
want my dog to get 5 rings too. I want Kerr to get that 5th ring.
Pat Mahomes gonna get that, Derek. He gonna get it for you.
Yeah, he got to just get the hunger again. What's saying, Willie?
In terms of people getting the hunger, because you even hear that in music, where like people say they kind of get successful and they not grinding, or they not going as hard as they used to. You know what I'm saying? Or they last stuff wasn't better than their last. Do you think that's like a real thing, or do you just really think that um they really are as talented or going hard as they have. It's just maybe the perception of the audience, not it's not that discovery. I think it's always a discovery factor. Sometimes when we be so fascinated by somebody or we see them the first time, it's like, dang, this is it. Like it then, we when they not that new fresh thing, perhaps, so I think it's a kind of back and forth thing. But what do y'all think in terms of that? Do y'all think is
No,
it a
I
real
think
thing
it's
that they not
the
really put grinding as hard as they used to?
I think so. I think it is, Willie. I think it's a real thing. And I think what it is I like to say it's the environment that you're in, right? Like so when like let's put it to music, right? So for instance, 50 Cent, when he came out with Get Rich or Die Trying, he dropped all the mixtapes. The nigga was hungry. Cause you like what Smooth just informed me on, you had people like higher ups trying to block him from getting record deals, trying to stop him from getting signed. So that puts a different type of hunger. Like, and you trying to prove a nigga wrong versus when you get like something after like far as the massacre and anything after that, the massacre was nice, but it wasn't Get Rich or Die Trying. Or it's like you lose that hunger far as like the environment that you in. Or like look at Wayne now versus Wayne then. Like Wayne had everything to prove when everybody left Cash Money.
Or
Man,
think about this.
Man, I'm muting the dink. I'm muting that nigga.
One quick point.
Anytime a nigga start saying Wayne changed, this nigga got it in the jail.
Mute me right back. No. I really want you about to talk about Wayne. I mean, I'm gonna talk about Wayne, but I'm not even going against that point. I think that the answer that Daryl just said is the reason why T. Wills asked that question. Because I don't think you answered his question there. I think, well, you kind of answered, but I think T. Wills is
explain, Dink.
So he basically saying like, all right, do you really think that niggas fell off, or do you think you just tired it, or do you think they hunger left, or you just already heard it now? So, because in my instance with the Wayne thing,
he asked that, but he asked what Daryl answered too.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think T. Wills asked that because he's like, yeah, because he on the fence too. Like, because when he said the Wayne thing, when he answered T. Will's question with the Wayne thing, right before you muted me, I thought that was a great point because I honestly don't think Wayne changed since Carter 3. I think people just now like, and because if you go listen,
his hunger changed.
Hold on. I don't think his hunger changed because you go listen to Dedication 6, that shit crazy. But it's like,
and niggas saying he fell off then.
Thanks. But it's like, do you get, because he been with the that, like he been with that rhyme flow and the punchline. So to answer T. Will, well, not to answer T. Will's question, but to understand why that question was asked is the same thing as like, well, do you think his hunger gone, or do you just think is Mahomes' magic still there, or you just using the nigga doing it, so it is as magical anymore?
I think the hunger is gone. I think the hunger is gone. So when you say Wayne can rap, yes, the bars are there, but like the environment, Wayne is not in the same environment. He's not taking the same drugs. He's not on the same lean. He's not around like Manny Fresh. That all counts. Like, say for instance, if like say for instance, like when we was kids and we was in the studio every day, you have more fun, and it's more fun versus you going to the studio by yourself trying to motivate yourself, or you got like people like with you, a crew that's influenced you. Nah, say it like this, or do it like this, hit the flow like that. Like, it's a difference. Like when you got Manny Fresh behind the beat, or like whoever.
It almost sounds like you describing Young Thug.
You get what I'm saying though? It's like a big difference, like far as like the hunger. Not saying the hunger left because the environment changed. Like say for instance, if you're a street, like not street nigga, but if you in the street in the gutter trying to get it out, you gonna rap different than when you in the penthouse and you ain't around no hood person and no danger. You just rapping, you got balls, but you ain't got that hunger like I'm in the trenches.
But there, I think that's to the point of his question though. So that's what I'm saying. Like the nigga that's coming out the gutter, that's basically still your first time hearing that nigga. So I would answer his question by saying I think it's 50-50. I think
No,
it's
I'm gonna give you hold on,
Think so
pause right
too.
there. It's like Future, right? How has Future maintained his level of hunger so long? Is because he hang around street niggas, he go into them trenches, he still like smoke weed, and he collaborate with younger artists, and he do collab tapes to get their energy and feed off them. That's why you got the Juice WRLD tape. That's why you got the Thug tape. That's why you got all these the Lil Uzi Verts tapes. He does that to keep him fresh, keep his hunger alive, and see what the new generation is doing. Like when you got people like Wayne, remember he condemned Young Thug them. He condemned like YB and stuff. It's like he can rap. You saying hunger, but I'm saying like it's not the same hunger when you got Wayne trying to prove a point that I am one of the greatest rappers alive, and I don't need Juvenile, I don't need BG, I don't need Turk, I don't need none of them, because I'm that one. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Now he don't have to do that. Now
but
you
he
can
did
hear it
what
in
I'm
his
saying though.
songs.
Whoa,
It's like the
what I'm
bars
saying,
are
he
there,
did that.
Dink.
He did that with Carter 3. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you?
But Carter 3 is the byproduct of what we talking about. Like that's like the peak of
No,
Wayne.
he didn't.
We
I mean,
gotta,
all
we
right, well,
gotta
he did
stay
it
on
with
the,
Carter.
we gotta stay on the topic though. Like we making this an artist topic in this
Right.
like
No.
he
So
had
mine not
specific
artist.
questions.
My answer to him is I believe it's 50-50. I believe some of the hunger do leave. I mean, I think it's human nature. Sometimes it's hard to go get something you already got. I mean, come on, bro. Like it is.
And
But
50
then
Cent got shot
also,
9 times, so he was trying to escape that.
right, but then it's also the human nature of getting tired of something. Like, I mean, for instance, like it's crazy how we like me liking Rob Wade. He kind of do some of the same stuff, but it wasn't like when I first heard him, like, oh shit.
That's what I'm
Like, you
talking
know what
about.
I'm saying? So it's also the surprise factor in what you didn't expect. But once you already got what's expected, and plus the level of hungriness have lessened, that's why I say I think it's 50-50.
I'm gonna give you an example. Dink.
Hold on, Darren. I'm gonna finish up with your Future example. With your Future example, you kind of like, I ain't gonna say you like riding the fence of that answer is because, like you said, Future really doing the same shit. He just added some new people. It ain't like, oh, it's hunger. Oh, I want to be with. No, it's just, okay, well, I got newer people that people listen to. It's just like LeBron James playing with Luka, basically. Like, oh shit, well, I'm still good, but I got a younger people. To me, he doing.
But Future out here
Future ain't
winning
doing nothing to me.
championships. Like that nigga then reinvented
Ain't
himself.
win no
Probably like
motherfucking championship. That nigga going to the
No,
first round
but
of
you know what I'm
playoffs.
saying. Smooth. Hold on. Let me explain. Smooth. When I say he out here winning championships, I'm saying like when you look at the trajectory of a Jeezy and a T.I, they only had like 5 to 10 year run. Future been on the run for damn near 15 years because his hunger never died, and he always reinvents the flow and changes the flow.
You like baseball. You like baseball. Atlanta Braves, they won 15 consecutive division championships. They didn't win no real championship. So yeah, Future, he won division championships, but he ain't.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like for trap rappers, Smooth.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like he's the epitome of trap rap. He ain't gonna get over that. He's not a Drake or a J. Cole far as award status, but like trap rap, it don't get no higher than Future at the point right now.
But Daryl, to be fair,
but hold on, Ding. I want to answer your other question. It's just like Willie O. I'm gonna give you an example. It ain't that because you get tired of hearing them. Cause think about the Clips album. Think about how everybody felt about that Clips.
They ain't dropped in 40 years.
Yeah, that's another
but
thing.
It don't matter.
I was gonna say that.
That proves the point, though.
You just proved my point.
Pusha T has been
like
dropping.
A fresh new. It's like a fresh old thing, basically.
No, bro,
you know what I mean?
that was a Clips. That was a Clips album, bro. That one.
But what I'm saying is, you ain't got tired of hearing it. They came with the same flow, got the same producer.
No, bro.
But it's the hunger.
It's like an updated sound. That's what their style was.
I'm about to shoot myself in the foot.
You don't think so?
I'm about to shoot myself in the foot because I'm about to give Smooth some props. That's similar to the Young Boy shit. Nigga, you never got a chance to see the nigga in concert, so the shit is bigger than what it was if he was doing concerts daily. So that ain't you proving my point. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason.
Okay. So you ain't like the Clips analogy.
The clips.
You ain't like the Clips analogy.
No, because that was nostalgia too.
So the Clips.
Smooth, give me an analogy where somebody been rapping and you ain't got tired of hearing them rapping, and when they drop a new album, it's still fire.
You know the answer to that. Everybody knows the answer to that. He's still
Who you gonna say, Drake?
Tom Brady equals Drake. Like he's still doing it.
It is.
When
I would
he-
agree with that
when
too.
he
Okay, but
dropped-
that's like
definitely.
Jay-Z. That's like Jay-Z too.
No,
No,
that's
but
not like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is in that clips category. What I was gonna say about the clips
yeah,
is,
y'all want somebody that's consistent. Like
it's only one
okay,
person that's
but
consistent.
that ain't how
bro.
rap used to be though. That's a new era thing. Rap
But
is
hold on,
every
that's
1
what-
or 2 years.
But that's what Willie O. That's what Willie O.
we
That's
saying.
that's his
That's
whole
his question.
point. That's the whole point of this. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the clip situation. The clips, that's more so just like refreshing versus everything that you hear. You know what I'm saying? Like all this bullshit is out here. Hey, we still got niggas in here doing it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they could consistently have this same energy. You know what I'm saying? Because if they drop that year after year, it's just gonna be cool. The clips drop, but it is
exactly
great.
what's gonna happen.
It is great. It is great. But when you talk about Willie O question, it's nobody can do that. It's only one rapper who's done that. And the reason Drake has done it is because he's been a parent with all the times. He's found a way to be involved, whether you like it or not, whether you think it's trash or not. He's found a way to evolve with every era.
Whatever you want to think.
Yeah, whether you hate him or not, whether you like it or not, he's found a way to be a part of every little, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the
Underground
Lil
level.
Yachty, whether it's the Lil Uzi verse, whether it's the trap rappers, he's found a way to be a part of every era.
Breaking these
You know?
rappers.
I can say that for Future too, though.
You can't
No,
say
you
that about
can't.
Future because that's not
No, you can't.
Future ain't in no motherfucking Afro beat songs. He ain't in with Caribbeans. He ain't been a part of none of those.
He got a Grammy with the one I'll Wait for You with Tim's.
Nigga, Drake on it.
He limited. I think
It don't matter though. It's
That
still
song-
it's
that
still
song came from
I ain't say
Drake.
Drake ain't on it, but it's still Afro beats.
But that song came from Drake. He gave that to Future.
Hey, no, those
No, ATL Jacob made that.
To rebuttal with the
no,
Future.
but that was Drake's song.
No, it was Tim's song. ATL Jacob gave it to Future.
Nah, bro, that was Drake's song, bro. I'm telling y'all, go look it up.
No, it was ATL Jacob made that for Future, and then Drake got Tim's to clear it.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway.
But hold on, no. I
point
ain't saying
still
Future.
stands.
I ain't no way saying Future is as big as Drake. No, but Future has like how many #1 albums? He nigga got like 15 #1 albums.
Yeah, but we still gotta stay on what Willie O point is, and what he's saying is who's able to maintain it, and it ain't nobody has been able to maintain what you talking about but Drake. Like it's no other artist who's been able to maintain it.
Do you think it's the hunger? What do you think?
But that's what I'm saying. It is the hunger. It is the hunger.
Cause Drake ain't never lost his hunger.
That's what I'm telling
the
you.
point.
That's
the point.
And look, and to that point of the hunger part, this is like why rap is kind of weird because like you got a nigga who like is constantly involved in hip hop and could be an actor. He could be an actor if he wanted to. He could have transitioned to
He
acting.
should be.
I think he'll be even bigger.
But listen though. He could have transitioned like LL Cool J, like Ludacris, like Method Man. The list goes on of rappers who said, okay, my career is done here and
Even
I want to
Tupac
be an
was finna
actor.
do it.
He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it and nobody's appreciating that.
It's commendable.
Why hasn't he not done it?
And that's why I think that's part of the reason why he's been on top the way he has nonstop.
And then look, Willie O, and his environment never changed. He still got the same producer. He still got 40. Yeah. He still got Boy Wonder. You get what I'm saying now? To me, it's the hunger and the environment that changes. So whether if you put it in sports, whether your play callers, your offensive coaches, your defensive coaches,
you got the same core.
What changes your wide receivers, your front line, to me.
You got to keep those core pieces is what you're saying.
Right.
What I'm saying though is that I'm not saying you wrong at all, but I think the purpose of his question was coming from that it's 50-50. Like, niggas got to be hungry, true, and niggas still got to feel your music. The difference, see, what people don't realize with Drake, though, Drake got so many avenues of music that he can stay relevant. It ain't just rap. And
that's true. That's definitely true, Dink.
And you keep talking about Future. Bro, Future good, but Future ain't what he was when we was back then now.
He just sold 250,000.
He don't. No, bro. That's good. I'm not saying he's still not good. I'm saying
that we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that in a couple weeks.
Then we talking about numbers. Y'all know what y'all said about numbers.
You talking about when Future drop again?
Nah, I'm talking about when we get to the end of the year wrap up.
Now niggas talking about numbers, but I'm saying this though. Saying this, Daryl. Nigga, bro, I remember us looking for Future like a mug back then. We look for him, but it ain't nothing like the excitement ain't there as it used to be. So come on now. It's still human nature that you do get tired of something.
Dink, I agree, but Future has like a core fan base. Like when Future drop, he gonna automatically do 100,000. Like he has got to that level to where.
You're not hearing me though, Daryl. You're not hearing me. Like you were bullying me, but you ain't hear me. I ain't saying that the nigga still ain't good. I'm saying why it's 50-50 is because yes, Hunger do too, but even like me with Rod Wave, when Rod Wave dropped, it still wasn't the excitement when I first heard that nigga. Cause this one, y'all don't even listen to Rod Wave. But what y'all think this album gonna be about?
But then what about when Young Boy dropped? Is it still like the first time you heard that nigga when he come out with some hot shit? That's what I'm trying to say.
Certain songs, but he still ain't made an AI Young Boy 2 to me. You see what I'm saying?
I think that still goes to him not being hungry enough to do that. Cause like when you say that, but you do have a point when you say people have to want to watch it, cause it's like Lupe Fiasco. That nigga got 1,000 fucking tapes, but who want to sit there and listen to that shit? You feel me? It ain't like the kick push.
But listen, but see the thing about it is though, the hunger is not just the music though. Like you got to be looking, you got to be watching how life is changing. You got to be watching. You got to be involved.
You're right.
You got to be involved in every iteration.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of rappers is like they still they tunnel vision, but nah, nigga, you got to be watching how niggas clothes changing. You got to be watching like what they watching on TV. Like you got to be locked in. It's the same with Tom Brady and LeBron James.
Yeah. Them niggas basically got to watch film just like
you hit it on the head. You hit it on the head.
We're not talking about regular niggas, bro. It's only 2 or 3 niggas who really have done this shit. It's Drake. I would throw Jay-Z in there, in my opinion. Drake, Jay-Z.
I think so.
LeBron.
Jay-Z just not as consistent, but he does it over the years.
Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
You can't even put Kendrick and J. Cole in no conversation like this. And really and truly, they riding off the back of those 4 niggas that's created this idea. And Ross is another nigga riding this wave. Clips.
I say J. Cole, you can't, but you could put Kendrick in there. You can put Kendrick.
He don't put out
Kendrick is borderline. It don't matter about the work, but every time he puts out work, it's always for the times.
Yeah,
like,
but
people look for Kendrick to drop an album for the times.
Nah, bro.
You could,
if
you want to,
like when you go to Good Kid, Mad City, then you go to my dog. I'm gonna get this to Smooth. Say my dog be pandering, but when we was doing the Black Lives Matter, we got To Pimp a Butterfly. When we didn't know what the fuck was going on, we had Trump. You got Damn. And then when we didn't know, like after COVID, and we had to do some inner thinking, we got the Big Steppers. And then now when niggas say you ain't hood enough, you ain't really about that life, we get
nigga, you saying it. You saying it. You don't represent the West Coast. Now you get this. Now you get a GNA.
Right. But I'm saying Kendrick keeps up with the times, and I feel like he's a product of like what you saying. Like that nigga, like you think Kendrick not really there because he ain't online. That nigga in every motherfucking nook and cranny.
That's kind of like what Maya Angelou said. That's what artists do. She said an artist is supposed to document the times, and that's what Maya Angelou said. So that kind of sounds like that's what
it's like that nigga was even making raps from tweets. You remember that shit, Smooth? They was like, that nigga rap this tweet.
I can't count Kendrick. I can't count Kendrick. The reason I can't count Kendrick is because he wasn't like consistently dropping shit to make you dislike him. You was always waiting. So bro. I just.
But that's just the style artist he is. He's like an Andre 3000.
I mean, I understand it, but that's why I'm telling you I can't put him in there.
We can't dock him for the type of art that he makes. We have to dock him for when he makes it. Is it still good? Because you got artists that take time and it might be trash.
But listen though, like, and we got to end it. We got to end it soon. But I'm gonna just say this right here. So I mean, LeBron, he play every year.
Right.
Fucking
80
every year.
love games.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Every year.
He might be one of the best players, but he don't play this year. You know what I'm saying? When
Hey,
he come
and
back,
when
he the
you
best
see,
player.
my bad, I keep cutting y'all because it's such a good point. My bad.
No, I'm just saying when he
It's a
come
good
back, he the
point,
best
but
player.
rap is a different sport.
No, it's not, bro.
It
No,
is.
it's not,
Rap is
bro.
like boxing. You don't have to box every day or every year. You can pick and choose your battles.
No, you can't. That's the
No.
same reason why niggas
Yes, you
don't.
can.
Nah,
Mayweather's still doing it.
but that's why niggas don't think Mayweather one of the greatest all time because he picked and choose when
That
he
nigga
fought
50
the
and
best.
old though.
But he picked and choose when he fought the
picked and
best opponent. That's actually one of the worst points you can make.
But
Because-
look, that's a good debate though. But I ain't here to argue that. I'm just here to like rap is more of
that nigga said, I ain't here
it's
to argue
not
that
an
now.
everyday sport.
But
It's like the Olympics. Rap is like the Olympics. You would come every 2 years, or you come every 4 years. You don't gotta come every year. Or
No.
you feel me? Rap is a
Now I
different
kind of
sport.
agree with that
It's an
because
art.
it's only it's like
no, Daryl.
Hold on, let Willie-O go.
Nah,
Let
because
Willie-O go, Dink.
there was a time that is how music was. I think because of social media and how we consume music, we sped it up. You know what I'm saying?
We sped it
Dink,
up.
hey,
That
Dink,
ain't
Dink.
never been a
Hey, Dink,
thing.
I got you,
We
dog.
making it a thing.
Hold on. I got you, dog. I got you, Dink. Watch this. All right, so you said that's how it's supposed to be like the Olympics, right? Okay, so Carmelo Anthony, he got like 4 Olympic gold medals. Is he better than LeBron?
If they play one-on-one,
No,
it's probably
nigga,
not NBA stats.
No, nigga, we talking about LeBron got the NBA championship plus the gold medals. Don't nobody give a fuck about no fucking Olympic gold medals. That point trash,
But
man.
no, hold on. No. We talking about sports that you can only compete in. Like Usain Bolt.
Yeah. Change it up.
Usain Bolt. If you say
up.
Usain Bolt, but we talking about
but you can
sports that
compete
you
in
only
rap every
compete in the
year.
Olympics.
You can compete in rap every year, dog. It's over with. That's why you had that pause.
But you can't though.
Dang.
No, but you don't have to. You can do it every year, but you don't have to. It's like the Olympics. It's like Usain Bolt. He got all the gold medals. Who's a better runner?
Bro, no, bro. You're not crowning Tom Brady.
We talking about basketball.
You're not crowning Tom Brady, LeBron
Y'all
James.
talking about basketball, but I'm saying rap is not like basketball. Rap is an art sport.
No, all of it art. All of it art. What I'm saying is this, bro. What I'm saying is this. To answer T. Will's question, I'm saying it's 50-50. And your name it. So when we talk about 50-50 or somebody getting tired of your stuff, of course we can't talk about somebody that's dropping every 4-5 years because you never give yourself a chance to be tired of it. Now your point is you trying to make a point of saying, well, it's incredible that they can wait 4-5 years and still make a hit. I'm agreeing with that, but that ain't the question. Because if somebody dropped a hit back in the day, and then they don't drop until another 2-3 years, you're gonna get the I can't wait to hear this type of buys.
Or you gonna get like Bryson Tiller. Your nigga be like, that nigga fell off.
We gotta get up off.
Remember what happened to Bryson Tiller, Smooth?
No, because he had 2 chances. It's just like Roddy Ricch. The second time.
Ooh, that's fucking perfect. That's fucking perfect. Smooth, that's fucking perfect. Oh, he just hit my shit on the head.
No, the second time you gonna give it a try because he's like, oh shit, I remember what he did for me the first time.
But what happened when the second time he dropped after 3 years? What happened? What they say after 3 years, they said that shit garbage.
Hey, hold on.
That was his second chance. That's what I'm telling you.
Hold on. Dog, you know that album was supposed to drop like a couple days ago.
December 5th.
Yeah. But then
Smooth even said this shit. Bro, Roddy Ricch's first album was amazing. The second album was great, but motherfuckers say that shit was ass because it took too long. It was good as fuck. And the nigga didn't Smooth. So that's what I'm saying. Even just because you gone, that don't mean you finna come back with a fucking hit.
We're agreeing with you. That's why I said it, bro. We saying his second album, you proving my point though, why it's 50-50. His second album had got a chance because about what you did for me lately. Now, it took you 4 years. See, I remember what he did for me. Now the second one wasn't when you wait that long.
He didn't keep up with the times and all of that shit.
Yeah, you did because just like
He
Carter
didn't keep
5
up with the times.
The Carter 5 was supposed to be way better than what it got accepted for because he waited too long.
Yeah,
he waited 5 years.
Yeah,
That shit crazy.
you gotta think about it too. Like if you're not gonna drop in 4 years, like you gotta be having features, you gotta be active, you gotta be doing
fired.
something. You gotta be doing something.
And
You
the
gotta
music
be-
gotta be current, like you said.
You can hurt
Smooth.
yourself. You can it can go both ways. Either you can hurt yourself or that it's been so long that you still drop the heat, niggas gonna give you the praise.
And that's what
Right.
Kendrick
crazy.
do. Kendrick sit in that area. Kendrick sit
that's
in the
what-
area
and
where
that's what Kendrick do.
Right.
And that's what Kendrick do.
I believe, you know what I believe,
But
Willie?
he
I
will.
believe
But
Kendrick dropped the
Kendrick,
world
if he don't drop an album for 2 to 3 years, I believe that nigga go and re-record that shit every so often. Cause you heard them reference tracks. Them reference tracks be sounding way different from the end product.
Hey man, we gotta get him off of here, man.
Hold on.
Hold on. We're gonna talk about the sports.
Nah,
Not
this
tonight.
is for the night.
all right,
Not
y'all.
tonight. We ain't talking
No,
about
hold on.
I
Before
do
you
wanna
go,
talk about that.
Smooth.
It's a
Hold
good
on.
shit to talk about.
I want to ask y'all about the college football playoffs. That's the last.
I don't want to answer that because I know that big gonna start an hour worth of because I got my
I want to come back
Yeah,
for
I'ma
that
have to get
segment
off.
though,
I'ma have to get
Smooth.
off.
I want to come back for the segment of the college football playoffs.
Let's do something when the playoffs start. Let's do something when the playoffs start.
No, cause
Yeah, so we got 2 weeks.
You got Notre Dame, you got all that shit Smooth. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, cause that shit crazy. Niggas mad by
shit.
Notre Dame sorry ass. They ass
We
sorry.
can do something this week
But
though.
I want to get a point to T. Wills about what Darryl was saying to answer that question though. I believe Kendrick Lamar is the perfect example of what you're talking about 50-50 because consistency does matter. And with Kendrick Lamar, he's great as hell because he can. That's what makes him even greater that he can wait and still drop that crazy ass shit. But it is something that go to somebody that can give you the same or better what shit every other day, and that shit still hit like.
And that's two different animals, and that's hard. Both are hard. Both
that's
are
why I
hard
said-
as fuck.
That's-
And
that's why I'm saying
both
that's-
animals are great.
No cap.
I'm not
but
knocking none of them.
No cap, you're right. Both of them are, but I think that was more of why T. Wills was asking that more on the Drakes and shit like that, Tom Brady shit like that instead of the Kendrick.
Because I kind of feel like people want Drake to lose with that whole Kendrick battle because he had been with it so long. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, well, let's just get this nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Drake, and the crazy and the scariest part is it's the label wanted that nigga to lose.
No, Drake,
that's why he lost.
Drake
is the label.
T. Wills, to be honest, I know you don't keep up with Chiefs. No. Drake is Chiefs and Kendrick Lamar is Bills. And now, mind you, he did get his Super Bowl by beating Drake this time. I don't know if that means the same thing for the Bills, but it's something about that somebody that keep on winning. You finally want them to lose. Chiefs, Drake.
Can't stand him.
But the nigga that was never winning, but now he like, oh shit, he can actually beat the Chiefs.
Y'all seen what Pusha T said about like this song's not holding the same weight, he don't get no more.
I
feel like that was such a cop out after seeing like the success of like Drake still going and like that didn't really puncture him like he thought it would. It's like, oh man, that shit don't mean the same like it used to. This songs don't hit the same. Well, shit, nigga, Jay-Z continued his career after Ether. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you talking about?
I hate when interviewers don't give them pushback. They just let them rock. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's the point of let them rock and make
an interview though.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, let them get
you gonna fight a nigga that damn condone there.
But that is smart though. I mean, but that is a good point, Smooth. But it's like Jay-Z is a different animal. Drake is a different animal.
You really just got some harboring in you that you thought you ended this nigga. You thought you were gonna end him, and it didn't turn out like that. It's certain people who feel like that. What you say?
I disagree with you on his take for that reason.
Well, that's
only reason now that may have been a reason he say that. But with the Ether, fight back on the Ether, he had some shits though to come back. Now it wasn't Ether, but he had some shits too.
Like Takeover and stuff. Yeah,
some people argue that Jay-Z
was
all truth. I think Pusha T saying that because of what Drake did to diss songs. Like it ain't no more dissing really. All these songs got to be a hit now. You even said that shit. It ain't really the
That's
subject
true.
matter of the what
Well, no,
niggas
I
saying.
think he was talking about from his standpoint of like what he did and what Kendrick did.
Maybe so. Well, if that is if that's his path of what he said, then maybe. But
He just wasn't big enough.
Yeah, that was too. And I don't think Pusha killed him like people swear he did. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion.
Nah, Pusha ain't. It was just and Pusha not big enough. It's like shit. That's like a he ain't big enough.
Yeah,
like oh
like-
yeah, you knocked him out.
Yeah,
Cool, but
Dre
he can
ain't-
fight again.
yeah,
It wasn't like no championship or something.
I'm about with
Like,
the son shit.
I don't even. You said what now?
I'm about with the son shit, like that shit.
Yeah.
What Pusha was trying to put out.
that
wasn't- And then if you think about it, I mean, I don't know if anybody else feel like this, but I mean, I don't feel like Meek
He
Mill.
gonna say something about the bars.
Nah, I'm finna say I don't think Meek Mill career been the same since back to back.
Oh, we did. That's a fact.
But look, Meek Mill fell out. That nigga sold 4,000 one album he dropped. That nigga sold 4,000 first week.
And I think that's why I say that's why I took, even though I think you right about Pusha T maybe copping out, I think he do got some validity to it though. I mean, cause once Drake did that.
Nah, but that ain't what he was saying though. He said these songs are career killers. That's what his point was. This songs when he was out or back in the day used to be career killers.
Right, maybe he ain't drop a career. What if it's just him? What if he ain't drop a career killing song?
That's what I'm saying. But that's
but
what I'm saying.
but what it is I think people don't like Pusha T anyway. Like people don't like Pusha T more than they don't like Drake. That's the thing. Like nigga, don't, like we don't like Drake, but we don't like you more, nigga. We don't like you more, nigga.
I've never heard anybody say I can't stand Pusha T.
Yeah, I think
nah,
everybody.
But Smooth, ain't there some people out there, bro?
No, I think everybody
niggas that don't like Pusha T, bro.
Everybody that probably hate Pusha T are the people that like.
But everybody in the rap community.
But that's what I'm saying,
I would
though.
say they
but
think
even
that Drake
haters. Like I wouldn't pick a Pusha T. I love Pusha T, but I wouldn't pick Pusha T over Drake. I don't give a fuck what he say. I'm still gonna ride with Drake. That's what I mean. Like,
Hey,
that's
it's
because
like
he
would be disgusted if he think niggas is to put.
But that's
the
what
way
I mean,
he act
though.
like he'd
I'm
be disgusted
saying, though, like,
if he heard
Pusha
niggas
T,
talk like
but
that.
like, cause look, hear me out, Willio. If Pusha T kills Drake, what the fuck I'm gonna listen to, right? Pusha T don't make nothing close to near the fuck
Yeah, that's
what
just
Drake made. Like,
what's TD Punch saying that like all Drake fans are like, they're not a fan of hip hop, they're a fan of Drake. It's like, nigga, how do you push a narrative? Like how are you pushing a narrative?
That's what I'm trying to
like these cats be crazy.
That's like,
wow, Smooth, you do the same shit though.
But I'm a fan of hip hop first.
No, I'm saying though, you be saying that shit about me for some reason. I always be like, how the fuck I'm a fan of you? You be like, nigga, you don't care about the NFL, you just like the Chiefs. I'm like, I got to like the NFL if I like the Chiefs, bro.
I don't think that's a comparison.
Like you saying niggas don't really care for hip hop, they just like Drake. So niggas don't care for hip hop. Just like you saying niggas, Andrew Dinkins don't care for NFL. You just know about the Chiefs. You don't care for the NFL. You just
but that's just more of a knowledge thing, though. I'm not saying like we talk about football all the time, but I'm talking about like as far as a knowledge thing, like all about the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But how he said it is like he like he was just like if you like Drake, like you niggas don't like hip hop, like.
They just make a blanket statement just like
yeah,
that.
Drake is hip hop though, like.
But nah, bro. Like them niggas, I'm gonna put the clip in the group message, but it was like, God damn, y'all niggas.
He said that shit backwards. He probably meant to say all Drake fans are not hip hop fans. That's what he should have said. Like,
but shit, man, we got to end it right there. I said we was gonna end it at fucking 15 minutes ago, and look what happened still.
Another 15 minutes.
No, we had a good time though, so we good, Smooth.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yo, cause it's 7 o'clock when you at home.
Right.
It's 12:30 when y'all let down. I be forgetting that shit, bro.
Yeah, but we having a good time, Yeah, nigga, with this 6 o'clock.
He ready to go 3 more hours.
right. Fall home, man. Fall home.
Man.
All right,
Peace out, y'all.
Love y'all,
boy. Water.